Trumpies. Some trumpies. Everyone file in, please. Kindly. Kindly file in, please. Hi, Danny. Everyone kindly file in. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, 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 everyone. Remember, you guys, we are just looking to speak to people who are voting for Donald Trump. J.D. Vance arrested. I wish. But I don't think that's true. I wish. I should open Twitter, though. Oh, also, after today's live, we will be hopping over to Twitch to react to Kamala Harris's recent interview on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Vance looks like a queen. You know? She's girly pop. Yeah. Yo, it might take a while to send it. I don't know why it's taking so long to send it. It's never taken this long before. I know, right? Did anyone ever? The whole thing with like people yawning when you yawn. I always thought that was like a really freaky thing. Do you know you could pass away from yawning? Camille, thank you so much for the $3 cash app. I appreciate you, baby. W Camille in the chat, y'all. Yeah, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and send hop in the guest request. Yeah, it might take a while. We might have to sit for a little bit. It's contagious. What's contagious? Oh yeah, yawning. Yeah. Yeah. Even reading the word yawn makes you yawn. Apparently, isn't that funny? Like, isn't that still funny? Let's see if this person loads in. Hi, how old are you? Hello? Chat, can you hear them, or is it just me? Oh, okay. Well, let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. Oh, Neil, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you, baby. If you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the... I don't think she was saying anything. If you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request, you guys. We're off to a slow start today. Maybe I came in a little bit early. Thank you for the harmony. Give it a second. We will get some debates in. It will start sending out soon, but, when I'm on time, the algorithm is like, what? Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 30 years old. How you going?
I'm good. Are you even voting in the United States?
No, I'm not in the United States, no.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for people who are voting within the United States, okay?
Okay, no worries.
All right. You said Bradley isn't in here. Why not? Wait, why? What? I don't know. Yo, if you are MAGA, go ahead and hop into the guest request, y'all. What the fuck is my algorithm? Why do I keep yawning? Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We're off to a slow start. Oh. I don't know. Well, you guys already know. In the meantime, double tap the screen, share it to your friends. Tell them that Tashika is live. Y'all, it's going to take us a little bit to get some debates in. I'm on way too early. The algorithm does not want me on here this early. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I just wanted to start your day off by telling you you're beautiful, girl. You have a good one, all right?
Thank you. You too. I appreciate you, my love. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. If there is a next person. Nope, not yet. Not yet. We're really trying to break through this one. Really trying to break through this one. Give it a second. But in the meantime, you guys share the live. He was sweet. He was really sweet. Let me see. I converted too many. To which side? Hi, how old are you? Juka? All right. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a sec. I don't know what the fuck that was. Are you doing okay, brother? Bro busted on my... I'm busted on my life. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Cool. Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am.
Why is that?
Because I'm going in the military, and I feel like Donald Trump will have a better military standpoint than Kamala will.
That's not how you pronounce her name. It's Kamala.
I said Kamala.
And I said her name is pronounced Kamala.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so please say Kamala. It's not hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, so like I was saying before, what is the evidence for this?
Kamala doesn't even realize that there is troops out there.
I said it's Kamala.
Kamala doesn't even realize that there's troops out there as we speak right now. She said that 4 weeks ago in an interview.
That's it? No policies? Just because she misspoke?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense. What does that have to do with foreign policy in the military?
Because our military standpoints have been at an all-time low since Biden and Kamala have been in the presidency.
I said it's Kamala. If you mispronounce her name again, you're going back into the comments. It's really not hard. Kama is a word in the English language.
It's not that deep.
It is that deep, actually. It is.
No,
there is a historical significance to pronouncing her name correctly. It is Kamala Harris. It is.
That's okay.
It's not.
It's okay.
It's really not.
It's okay.
Why would it be okay?
You don't have to cry about it.
I'm not crying.
It's just a name.
Right, it's her name, and I would prefer you pronounce it correctly because that's how it's pronounced.
I'm sure she wouldn't care if I said it the way I do.
She actually would, but I don't know what to tell you, so I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next person. You seem to be insubordinate already, and given the fact that's probably why you're going into the military. Do you guys ever notice militaries only recruit in low-income high schools? Hi, how old are you? Keith, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. Hi, how old are you? Pasquale?
Hey, so I'm 28, and I just want to say that Kamala is not going to be...
That's not how you pronounce her name. It's Kamala. Kama is a word in the English language, and then put a law after it. I don't know what you guys aren't grasping. First of all, you heard me talk about her this entire time. Why you're still pronouncing it that way is beyond me. All right, let's go on to the next person. Remember, if you are MAGA, go ahead and hop into the guest request. Oh my God. Oh, I got a cramp in my hand. Like, what? What? No, Trump actually did know how to say her name right. Trump is actually going out of his way to mispronounce her name. Yeah. Do I think it's good to join the military? No. The military historically targets people who are uneducated and underprivileged in particular schools. That's I don't know why it's harder to like groom uneducated people to be violent and stupid. So you know. But yeah, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and hop into the guest request, y'all. Remember, we are only looking to speak to opposition today, you guys. It's a slow day.
I'm almost late for work. I just gotta say, you slaying today, babe.
Thank you. I appreciate you, my love.
You slaying. I love you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some debates in. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and hop into the guest request, you guys. It is a slow day today. We are waiting for some people. Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 28. How about you?
I'm fine. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I'm voting for Donald
Are you sober?
Trump. Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. And
I'm
why
very
is that?
sober. How about you?
I am. And why is that?
I'm voting for Donald Trump. I'm voting for Donald Trump because he's going to make America's military godlike again.
America's military has never been godlike.
And
I don't even know what that means.
that's not godlike as in he's going to make the military strong again. You feel me? The world is looking at our military like it is weak.
Yeah. So what is he going to do to do this?
He's got the patriotism for it. He's got the attitude for it. He's got the support.
What? How does that translate into a strong military?
Are you going to let me finish what I was saying?
I'm asking you specifics.
Look, all right. So before you tell me that I pronounced Kamala's name wrong, Kamala, is it Kamala or Kamala?
You just said it. You just said it the same twice.
Look, sweetie pie. Kamala doesn't have the support like
It's Kamala,
Trump.
and she does.
Kamala doesn't have the support that Trump has in terms of the veterans. What is Kamala gonna do for the veterans?
I don't know why you keep going out of your way to mispronounce her name.
Kamala or Kamala, it doesn't matter. You understand?
It
what I'm
does
saying?
matter. You said it the same way twice. That doesn't. I don't know why you said it like that, but it's Kamala. You should be
Kamala.
able to say Kamala.
Okay. Kamala
All right.
doesn't support the military like Trump supports the military. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see what evidence you have for this.
The evidence.
I
is
mean,
just
Trump, I'm confused. Trump is the one. I'm sorry, but Trump is the one who, like, historically had disrespected veterans. Says that injured veterans makes the American government look bad. He doesn't want to be around them. He disrespects them. He called a person who was taken captive and tortured a sucker and a loser.
Okay,
Like, what?
okay. I understand what you're saying, but honestly, you make.
How is he better for the military?
All right, look, this is the real deal right here. So you make Kamala seem like she's perfect.
It's Kamala. If you mispronounce her name one more time,
you make her
gonna
seem
kick
like
you.
she's perfect. I
do not make her seem like she's perfect. I have several critiques of Kamala Harris.
Honestly,
what evidence do you have that he's going to make that?
The evidence I have is that honestly, you're a man hater. You hate men.
I love men.
No, you
I love
don't.
men so much it's actually sickening.
I've been in your live multiple times, and every single time you hate on men.
It actually pisses me off how much I love men.
Then why do you hate Trump?
Because I don't hate him because he's a man. I hate him because he's a rapist, fraudster, racist.
Okay, and what is she? Is she perfect?
I didn't say that, but like I'm not perfect, but I'm not a rapist.
So you're calling Trump out.
I'm not perfect, but I'm not a fraudster. I'm not perfect, but I'm not racist.
I understand that, but you're saying all these bad things about Trump, but then she has bad things about her too, right?
Right. Well, name one thing she's done that's as bad as great.
She's a human being. That means she has bad things about her, right?
Everyone has bad things about him, but not everyone's a rapist.
So why would you point fingers?
Are you saying that you can't point fingers at like Hitler?
We could point fingers at anybody.
Right, but if you critique like Hitler for what he did, like would you not be able to do that? All because you've also done bad things?
Absolutely not.
So you wouldn't be able to critique Hitler.
Why would I point a finger at anybody if I have my own flaws?
Okay, so you don't have a moral compass. Let's go on to the next person. I'm not having that conversation. You don't have a moral compass. Hello? Hi, how old are you? Like I don't know how to explain like ethics and morality to people. How old are you? I did not click on you. How old are you?
48.
Okay, are you voting for Trump? Thank you for the heart, me baby.
I am.
Why is that?
I feel like the direction of this country, we need a strong leader. We need strong leadership, and we need leadership in office that's not gonna leave us in a vulnerable state.
Uh-huh. And so what about Trump? Is that a capable leader? The guy who doesn't read?
I believe Trump for the people that are running, as far as who's left, I believe Trump is the strongest of the leadership.
I know you believe that. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, hey, Pop, I'm not saying that you do, but I need you to answer my question like a real person, okay? I obviously know and can infer that you prefer Trump. Nay, thank you so much for the $5 cash. Thank you so much. I obviously can deduce just from you saying that you're going to vote for Trump, that you prefer Trump. No fucking shit. Anyone can be able to deduce that. The question is, why do you believe this, right? What is the evidence for why you believe something? Opinions require reason. They require evidence.
Well, I mean, haven't you been living the past 10 years? I mean, that's my experiences is what brings me to believe.
Right, but then you're going to have to prove that he is the cause for your positive experiences.
He's not I can't prove nothing about who the cause.
So then you're voting for him for no reason. You're voting for him based off of your delusional feelings.
No, I'm voting for him for a reason, because I've experienced 4 years of his leadership, and I've
Right.
experienced
So what has he done that you prefer? That's what I've been asking you.
Well, I'm actually a graduate from an HBCU college. So one of the things that I commended Trump on is that, as far as funding is concerned, he was the only president that
Not
I
true.
can remember. Who else funded HBCUs?
Biden gave HBCUs more funding and made it permanent.
I don't believe that.
The main issue, yeah, you don't believe it for no reason. Let's calm down.
No, I don't believe that.
The main I don't know how to help you. The main thing with like Donald Trump is that this funding for HBCUs, you know, mind you, this guy also defrauded HBCUs as well. It did not address like the systemic
what year that
issues
happened?
within funding.
What year did he defraud the HBCUs?
What year?
Yeah.
Let me see. Does it matter?
Hell yeah, it matter, because I mean, I want to look it up as on my end.
Why would the year matter?
Because I can look it up easier if I have the year and
Then just look up
the incident.
Donald Trump fraud case, HBCU. I guess I gotta wipe your ass. Hold on.
You gotta wipe your own ass first.
Let's see. Was it? Let me see. Let me see. The case happened in 2018, but the actual crime, I'm not sure when it happened.
All right. So that gives me a window.
Not really. You had the window just from the case itself.
Yeah, it does give me a window. Why you
Okay.
always so combative?
Combative to who? I'm talking to you.
You combative to damn near everybody you talk to.
Why are you complaining? You're not worth anything to me.
I'm not complaining at all. I'm just asking you a question like how you ask questions.
I'm not being combative. Am I supposed to be like kissing up to you? I don't know who you are. And I don't care
No.
for you.
You're not supposed to kiss up to anybody or
Okay, then
anything.
so then
but I mean,
let's
like,
not. Then why are you trying to clock my tone?
No, I ain't trying to clock your tone, man.
Okay, then don't talk about don't talk about me then.
What I am is I'm pointing out the obvious.
Pop, stop talking. Thank you. Anyway, right. So Biden gave HBCUs more funding, so you should be voting for Kamala because she wants to make these things permanent.
Kamala.
Yeah.
Well, that's your opinion. I respect your opinion.
If your reasoning is that Donald Trump gave HBCUs table scraps,
Well, that's not the only.
and then
reason.
Biden gave them the
that's
full plate.
You asked me for a reason and I gave you one, but there's multiple reasons.
Right.
As to why
So here's how this works. What is the main reason that you're voting for a
I
rapist,
just
and
told
that's
you
not
the
a
main
deal breaker
reason,
for
but
you?
there's more for.
And I'm asking you to tell me the other reason.
I'm also a military veteran, also. So
Okay, whatever.
One of the that's a whatever. Not even a thank you
Yeah.
for your service, for protecting you for protecting your freedoms. See, I see where
What?
you stand at right there. See,
Honey, you're not protecting shit. You're going to other country to destabilize them. Let's make that very
No,
clear.
I didn't never go to destabilize
Let's
shit.
make
What I'm
that
saying
very
is,
clear.
I joined the military so that I could protect the freedoms of not only my
Okay.
family, but also
You ate
anybody
down.
else's family, and you would be considered somebody else's family.
Okay,
That,
okay.
on that list. So
I didn't
the
tell you
other
to.
reason-
I didn't tell you to go to the military.
Ain't nobody say. Listen, see that's
Then
what I'm talking about.
then
You're
why
so
do I have to
combative.
say thank you?
You don't have to say thank you, but I mean,
Okay
like
then.
you
So
said, like
okay
you said,
then.
a
So why are you
regular
bitching?
person. You said a regular person. You said so I would assume that you're a regular person. The average person.
I am, but like I didn't tell you to go into the military.
The average person is thankful for the people who joined the military and to protect the freedoms of this country and this world.
Okay.
The average person. But since you're not the average, you're a combative, angry individual who
I'm not angry.
is not appreciative of anything. I don't know if you.
Why would I be appreciative of something I didn't ask? I didn't ask for you to do this.
A lot of shit happens that you didn't ask for that that you should be appreciative of.
Right, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I have to say thank you.
Did you ask God to wake you up this morning?
I don't believe in God.
You don't believe in God? Well, I mean, you don't believe in a higher power or nothing?
No.
So who woke you up this morning? Yourself?
My brain?
Your who?
My brain?
Your brain woke you up.
Yeah, can we get back to the topic? Because it seems like you were really hurt that I didn't say thank you for your service.
Oh, no, I ain't never been hurt. I ain't been hurt in like 30 years.
You changed the entire conversation to bitch and moan about the fact that I didn't say thank you. Calm down.
No, listen, all I was saying was pointing out.
I don't care.
Your state.
But I already
and
like
because you don't believe in God.
But I already don't care.
You don't believe in God. You're not appreciative of military individuals. You're not appreciative. I mean,
I didn't ask you to go into the military.
You sure you didn't?
No.
You sure you didn't?
Oh yeah, I am sure that I didn't. I didn't. Anyway, so can we go back to Trump? What does your military service have to do about Trump?
Okay, the military service is I stand.
But you're not entitled to that.
I stand with Trump as far as what he concerns, because he's a little bit more aggressive when it comes to foreign powers. Like China, for instance. Mm-hmm. Like during the time that he was in office, I would assume, and I have seen that the tariffs and the taxes that he took out on China were much higher than what's happening now. And as far as like fueling our economy, China has all kind of deals, all kind of backdoor deals right now. And
what is a tariff?
It's a tax.
Like, what does a tariff do? No shit, it's a fucking tax. But not every tax is a tariff.
What do you mean? What does it do? It penalizes them for bringing things in, bringing imports into the country. Imports into the country.
No.
Yeah, I mean, all the shit that they bring here that we use.
Right. So, like, when tariffs happen, who pays for it?
It depends on who pays for it. Usually.
Then tell me who. You're talking about how you fuck with tariffs. Tell me what a tariff is and who pays for it.
It depends on what tariff it is, but usually who pays for it?
Okay, then go. Right. Then go over the tariffs that you agree from Donald Trump, and then tell me who paid for it.
What do you mean the tariffs on? I don't have the whole list of all the taxes.
Exactly. So you don't know what fucking tariffs are, right? So tariffs are that is an inherently inflammatory like type of tax, right? Because what companies do is that they don't just pay the fucking tariff. No, they hike up their prices to take care of the deficit. It is the consumer that pays for the tariffs, not the countries, not even the companies. It is the consumer that pays for the tariff. So how did this help?
What do you mean? How did it help? Help tremendously.
Yeah. So where's the source?
It wasn't taxing our people. It was taxing their people.
No, it was taxing our people. We literally had to bail out farmers because these tariffs on these other countries quite literally put these farmers into like serious trouble. They weren't able to afford anything on their farms. So where's the source? Where's the source that it like widely helped us?
So you're saying the tariffs that the United States put on China caused our farmers to basically go out of business, or basically be.
I didn't say go out of business. I said that we had to bail them out because they were unable to afford anything. So where the fuck is the
tariff that we put on China?
My love, can you say something of value and find me a source for what you believe in, please? This brain broken ass argument.
First of all, it ain't no argument.
Okay, so this is a debate platform. If you can't keep up, I'm going to move on to the next person.
We'll do what you got to do.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for destabilizing countries.
Hoorah.
Let's go on to the next person. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hi, how old are you?
24.
What year were you born?
2000.
Okay, are you voting for Trump?
Yeah.
And why is that?
because I think Trump has done a lot of good things for our country, and not only that, I don't think Kamala Harris was voted by the people when she ran versus Biden.
She was.
In 2020, this is a fact. You can look this up because I know you've been looking things up.
People did vote for her. She's the vice president.
She got less than 1% of the vote when she ran for the primaries. When she ran against Joe Biden in the actual presidential
Right. So she ran. Right. So she ran in the primaries. I'm going to tell you what actually. I'm going to tell you what happened. She ran in the primaries. Stop talking. She ran in the primaries. She dropped out before the final votes, and then she was voted in as vice president.
But why did she drop out?
Because she didn't have as much support as the other people.
Exactly. So that's my point. Exactly. She wouldn't have.
This doesn't mean that people didn't vote for her. That means that she dropped out of the race and then became vice president.
Okay, if that's fine. If you want to take it that way. But
you saying that people didn't vote for her doesn't make any sense because quite literally, like 80 million people voted for her.
Okay, you can have that opinion. That's fact.
What do you mean have the opinion? I don't need it to be an opinion.
Look up.
That's how you become vice president.
Okay. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when she ran for president, not vice president.
I don't see why this isn't relevant though because most
relevant.
No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why. Because most presidents run for the first time and fail.
Okay, you get just like Joe
Barack
Biden.
Obama ran one time and failed. Joe Biden ran one time and failed.
And what happened to Trump? He ran one time and he got voted in the first time. No presidential experience. Okay, now listen.
Okay.
The Afghanistan withdrawal. I'll speak on
All right, that's one hell of a pivot.
The Afghanistan withdrawal.
That's one hell of a.
The most disgraceful thing I've seen in our country since 9/11. And we had how many billions of dollars of our military equipment that we paid for is left there?
Yeah, so we didn't just leave it there for anyone to take. But first of all, you do realize that this was a particular deal set up by the Trump administration, right?
He was never going to pull out like that, and he never did. There was
they pulled out of Afghanistan as the Trump administration agreed for it to be done. So this is a Trump era plan.
Okay, my question to you is: you say that you critique Kamala Harris.
Why do you keep pivoting? No, we're not doing this. You just pivoted so hard. Address what I fucking said.
Bro, you know for a fact, and every veteran knows, everyone in the active military. I'll get my friend that's in the Marines right now. I can get people that are actually part of the military.
What the fuck is going on?
You're the one with no experience.
What is with this constant pivot? And you're lagging too. This MAGA mobile. Please stop.
Facts. You're not spewing the truth. You're not spewing the truth.
Okay, then prove me wrong then. Okay, then prove me wrong then.
The withdrawal killed multiple. I'm telling the facts right now.
It wasn't a Biden deal. It was a Trump deal. This was a Trump deal.
He was not in office. How could you say that? It was
right. So who was president? 1 second. Okay, I'm going to explain this to you. Who was president before President Biden?
Trump, and it was peaceful.
Right. Okay, stop screaming and put the vape down. Okay. Anyway, so there was Trump before Biden. Trump made the deal. Biden cannot just not do the deal. He has to uphold the deal. He can't just not do it. Presidents are not dictators. They don't get to just get rid of all the things that the former president did. That's not how that works. If the former president had a particular deal, then the current president needs to uphold that deal in the way in which it was agreed upon. This was a Trump era deal. This came from the Trump administration. So any issues that you may have with Biden on this withdrawal would be a critique of Trump, not Biden. Okay? I don't know where people are getting this from. This is just like a fallacy.
That's just crazy. I don't understand how.
What don't you understand?
I don't understand how you could say Trump is responsible for the things that
because
he did.
Because it was his deal.
No. Let me finish. If you're gonna let me talk, let me talk. Listen, you said Trump is responsible for the things that he did when he's in office, but the things Biden did in office were Trump's fault. How delusional and ugly.
I didn't say that. I said that presidents have to uphold deals that former presidents have made.
That is not the truth at all.
That is the truth.
That is, I don't know where you're getting this from. All right, you want me to pull up articles of generals that talked about
The law?
Afghanistan withdrawal?
You
want me
mean the law?
That's not the law. That is not the law. What law are you talking about? Where in the Constitution? I have the Constitution right in my head. What are you talking? What law are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. You have no facts about what Trump did not control the Afghanistan withdrawal. He was not even in office.
Where are you getting right? So I'm not saying that he controlled it. I'm saying that it was his administration's deal, and Biden adhered to the deal. This is a critique of Trump, not Biden.
If you look it up right now, I want you to show Kirby's response, who is the White House National Security Council, over the Afghanistan withdrawal. What did he say? Is that what he said? Or
I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
John Kirby, the White House National Security Council, addressed our nation on 9/11, and he was supposed to address the Afghanistan withdrawal. Can you quote his actual words? Who's in charge of the Biden administration? Can you quote things instead of just saying BS? Because I can pull it. I have the video right here.
You can play the quote. What is this going to prove?
Okay. That this is not Trump's fault. You cannot blame this on Trump. He did not.
I'm saying that this is a deal from the Trump administration.
That they were going to withdraw, but that's not how they were going to withdraw. They left all the military equipment.
They did
left
not.
Everything behind. There's
not.
Americans
That is a lie.
that were left behind. How is that a lie?
Right. So
how is that a lie? It
is. So what actually happened with the equipment left in Afghanistan is, one, it was either all destroyed or given to the government.
Videos of them. Look it up right now. Pull up your screen. Pull up your screen right now and show them.
Right. So can you go ahead and provide me with the evidence?
Look at the comments. Look at the comments right now.
There are going to be people who agree with me and people who disagree with me in the comments all the time.
I don't see one person that agrees with you. You're literally lying.
Most of the people in my comments are literally people who follow me. This is false.
Look at. Show me one. How
do you know that they're not talking about you? Drew, thank you so much for $50.
You have no. I am cooking you. You have so much makeup on because you can't show how ugly you are, and I don't even want to.
What the fuck? I barely have any makeup, bro. I got blush and lip gloss on. What the fuck?
Bro, look at your eyes, bro. Bro, are you?
These are my eyes.
You are just you're lying about our country. You disgrace veterans on a live.
These are my Chad. I'm gassed right now.
You're gassed.
I'm so gassed. I'm so gassed.
Because you're fat. You got gas in your stomach.
Why is he so angry at me? Oh my god.
You're disrespecting our.
Oh my god, he's so angry. I don't know why he just crashed out like that. I don't know why he just crashed out. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Wait, are you even voting in America?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, you sound Australian for a second. Are you voting for Trump?
No, I'm Muslim. Yes, I am.
Why is that?
Okay, well, it just kind of, not exactly, but it just kind of goes back to not the recent guy, but what one of them said earlier. I just think if we're speaking in terms of like strong leaders and stuff like that, people like keeping other countries from fucking, like, remember this, like if we're thinking about it logically, when Kim Jong-un, or however you say his name, Korean Hitler, was threatening to bomb us and everything, Donald Trump was like, okay, well, if you do that, we're going to send fire and fury down on you. And then he stopped fucking with us.
No, he did not.
Putin liked us?
That's not true. That's a lie.
Oh yeah, it is. I know a lot about this country.
I know it's a lie because that's not what happened. That's not what happened. You just came up here and lied. They were threatening each other back and forth on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, they were threatening each other because Kim was being kind of an ass.
Kim did not stop threatening us.
Oh no, they sent. Yeah, he did for a while because they started sending love letters back and forth.
They were not love letters. They quite literally laughed behind Donald Trump's backs and then continued to nuclearize.
No, I don't think so. Because
I don't. Sorry, Malia. Thank you so much for the sub, and also Ryan. Thank you so much for the $15 cash app. You stop talking. You thinking that something just isn't the case isn't evidence, my guy.
I think it is because
they
were
let's go on to the next person. No, they don't. That's a lie. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
19.
Right, are you voting for Trump?
Yes, I will be voting for Trump.
Why is that?
Because a lot of like just what the other people said, like he's a great leader for our country, and he's the only one who actually cares about our country. Without Trump, if Trump doesn't
Delete should think someone put money gun.
if Trump doesn't get elected, then we're screwed. Camilla, I don't know why y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. As a black woman, you should be able to know how to read. You're gonna make us all look bad. There is no I in her name.
What? I can say. I don't have to say her name.
Her name is called Devonjanae. Her name is Kamala.
Oh! If you know how to read, my name is pronounced Denasia. If you want to.
I thought we didn't care.
What?
Oh, so you're a hypocrite. Exactly, right? So it's Kamala. Thank you. You see how you got annoyed? Thank you for proving my point. Thank you so much.
Anyway.
So it's Kamala. If you're going to pronounce it that way, you're gonna fucking leave. Okay.
Damn, you on her dick heavy. Can I say what I want to say?
Me showing her basic human respect is not me being on her dick.
I don't care about that lady. Okay, I'm for Trump.
Right. That doesn't mean that you get to like dehumanize her. Okay, Devonjanae?
That's not how you pronounce my name. Anyway, can I get?
Oh, I thought we didn't care.
Can I get to the point?
Yeah. So like, why are you voting for the rapist?
First of all, those charges are fake.
They're not fake.
They're fake.
They're not fake.
If you want to get to down to facts,
they are not fake. Are the millions that he had to pay E. Jean Carroll fake as well?
I don't even know about that. I'm not talking about that.
I don't know if you know this, but in cases like this, they typically have to pay a significant settlement. He had to pay her like tens of millions of dollars.
He didn't pay because he
did pay it.
He didn't.
He did. You didn't even know about the case before I said it. So what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean he didn't? You didn't even know. You didn't even know about the case. You didn't even know about the case until I said something.
Anyway, can I get to the point? You're gonna just talk over people the whole time?
I'm not talking over you. I asked you a question.
By yourself, if you're gonna talk over people.
I asked you a question. You didn't answer.
Anyway.
Amanda, thank you so much for the touchdown party. Amanda. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amanda. I want 50 Amandas in the chat right now. I want 50 W's in the chat right now. Thank you so much. Anyway, go ahead with your fuckery.
Anyway, did you know that the Democrats wanted like black people to not be able to vote, but the Republicans fought for us black people to be able to vote and to get rid of slavery? And did you know that Camilla?
Are you talking about? I'm sorry, Devonjanae, stop, Devonjanae. There is no I in her name. I don't know why you keep pronouncing it like that. There is no I in her name, Devonjanae. Okay. Oh, it's not Devonjanae. It's Donaja. There's no I in her name. There is no I in her name. Also, are you referring back to the fucking to Abraham Lincoln era? Is that what you're doing? You're muted, by the way. Are you referring back to Abraham Lincoln eras? Oh my God, you have an echo. Is that what you're doing? You're muted, by the way. Danaja, you have an echo. You have to scroll out of the app and come back in. Danaja, you have to scroll out of the app and come back in. This MAGA mobile, I cannot. Let's wait for him. All right, now unmute and see if it works. Not the MAGA mobile. Anyway, here we go. That's much better. Right, so why are you voting for the rapist?
First of all, he's not a rapist. I'm not voting for a rapist because he didn't commit that crime.
He did. He was found legally liable in a civil court.
Okay, sure.
We're not going to deny reality here. So that's not a deal breaker for you? Someone being found legally liable for No, I'm going to ask you this question. You just disregarded that. I said a statement to you and you disregarded it.
Just because somebody accused somebody of something
he's no longer accused. He's no longer
evidence. Trump doesn't have to rape nobody, okay? He doesn't have to rape nobody. He did not rape nobody.
No one has to grape anyone. My people, we must do better. We must do better.
You must do better, honestly, because
no one has to grape anyone. People aren't graping people because they're lonely. People grape people because they're terrible monsters.
He did not rape anybody.
I'm saying graped for a reason, genius. It's TikTok TOS. You will get banned. Okay. Anyway, he did. He was found legally liable in a civil court. Civil courts require a preponderance of evidence. There was indeed evidence.
My whole thing is they tried to assassinate this man not once but twice. They tried to get him locked up.
They tried to assassinate
him.
fucking.
Y'all are not understanding that.
They tried to assassinate like MLK, and then they succeeded.
Y'all are not understanding that when somebody is
they tried to assassinate Fidel Castro.
Y'all are not understanding that they tried to kill the left. Tried to.
The left did not try to do anything. Both of the people who attacked him were Republicans, and voted for him.
I don't know why I can't talk. If I can't talk, like,
because you're spreading misinformation. I'm going to correct you when it happens.
Okay, but can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk, Carla. Thank you so much. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Thank you, but yeah, I'm gonna correct you every time. I have to correct you when you say it.
Anyway, every time when somebody good in office, like somebody that's actually trying to help the American people, they try to get. How don't y'all see this? Like, how don't y'all see it? Like, wake up! Like, it's getting annoying.
Okay, so this is a lot of name really quickly.
Excuse me.
Donna J.
It's not Donna J. Stop calling me that. That's not my name.
You keep calling her Camilla. Why can't I call you Donna J? I thought it didn't matter. So you do care. Anyway, you're a hypocrite. Donna J, please stop. Like I was saying before, name 2 policies from both sides right now.
From both sides?
Yup.
Camilla or Biden, or like.
Oh my God, Devon Janae, name 2 policies from both sides of the people on the screen right now.
I'm gonna name 2 Kamala or whatever her name is. She doesn't even have policies. So
she does have policy. That is a lie. So that's just code for it. That's just code for you don't know. Right. So name. Right. Okay. So you don't know any of Kamala's policies. So what's
because I don't care about her.
Donna J. Stop.
Yo, stop calling me that. Yo, for real. That's not my name.
Stop calling her Kamala.
That's not my name.
Donna J. Stop. Donna J. Calm down. Donna J. Stop. Stop. Why are you being so angry? Donna J. Stop.
You know what? I'm about to get out for your live because you're blowing my shit. Like,
you're a hypocrite, dude. You're such a hypocrite.
You're a weirdo. Like,
how am I the weirdo? You're refusing to pronounce her name right, but then when I do it to you, you get mad.
I don't have to pronounce her name right.
And I don't have to pronounce your name right either. Tighten up.
No, you need to loosen up.
Tighten up.
You need to calm down.
You're the one yelling, baby.
Cause you've been yelling at people all day on live, low. So
two policies on Trump's side right now, since you like him.
He's going to seal up the border.
That's not a policy.
He's going to seal up the border, like I said.
That's not a border.
Like I said,
that's not a policy. That's not a policy. He's going to seal up the border, and he's going to get rid of tax on overtime. Yeah, 2. That's not a policy.
Yeah, 2. It's 2.
That's not a policy.
It is. It's 2 right there.
Donna J. Donna J. Be so for real.
That's
not.
You're funny.
That's not those aren't policies. Those are things that would be found in policies, but those are not policies.
Can you tell me some of Kamala policies?
It's Kamala, Donna J. Please get it correctly.
Can you tell me?
Right, I can tell you a couple of her. I can tell you a couple of her policies.
Let's hear
it. Do you want her specific policies or the ones that have already been passed under her and Biden?
Can you just say the policies?
Right, for which era?
For her, the administration or whatever.
For her specific administration.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, so that she has a $25,000 help on down payments to like new home buyers, people who have paid their rent on time for at least 2 years. She also wants to extend the child tax credit by $6,000. That's 2.
That's so funny that you believe that. That's so funny. Like
you didn't ask whether or not I believe it. You asked. You asked for 2 policies, and I gave you 2.
Okay. That doesn't. She's not going to do that. If she wants to get elected for,
you do realize we've already done half of this before, right? Like there is already a child tax credit under like in place under the Biden-Harris administration today.
So
like she's already done this. Her expanding it is not going to be an issue.
First of all, Camilla and Biden didn't do nothing for this country, so I don't.
Donna J, you don't even know what their policies are. Can you give me one Biden-era policy, please?
Listen, I'm not saying no policies of theirs because I don't mess with them.
Donna J, Donna J, how do you know that you don't like Donna J? How do you know Donna J, please stop. How do you Devonjanae, stop.
That's not my name.
Stop,
That's
please
not my
stop.
name.
You're being
That's
really
not my name.
you're being like really like angry right now and I don't know why.
No, bye.
Like I'm trying to help you.
You're not helping shit because you're not.
I'm trying to help you, Devonjanae, and I don't know why you're doing this.
Devonjanae, girl, you're funny. You're funny. You're real funny.
Dijon mayonnaise, that's her name?
Damn, you can't read for shit.
Dijon?
That's not my name. It's Denaja. My name is that's Denaja. That you see it. That's how you spell it.
Denagent?
Denaja.
De mayonnaise?
Now you're just playing like
Dijon mustard?
You're trying to be funny, but you're not funny.
DeAndre?
You're not funny.
DeAndre, got you. Okay. That's a good one.
Not funny.
I'm funny as fuck. Anyway, so what policies do you like from Donald Trump?
I just said it. I just named some.
No, these are future policies, but the man's already been president for 4 years. So what policies did you like?
The policies that I like from Trump. First of all, fix your eyeballs, okay?
DeAndre, you must do better.
Big ass eyeballs. And brush your teeth because they're yellow. But
DeAndre,
anyway,
you must do better.
And can you put your boobs up? Like, I don't want to see that. Can you,
DeAndre, it seems like you're getting mogged so hard right now.
Like, I don't want to, like...
DeAndre, why are you looking at my boobs?
Because they're in the camera, like...
DeAndre, oh my god, chill. You're looking at my titties?
Fix those things, like put on a bra or something, like...
No, bras make them hurt. I'm a double D.
You look like a Camilla supporter. You look like a Camilla supporter, honestly.
Yo, why is Dijon Mustard yelling at me right now, bro? Why are you talking about my titties? What the fuck is going on? Be who you are.
Like,
what
can
the
you put
fuck?
those away? Like...
Why are you so focused on my titties?
Like, damn, like, can you put those away? Aren't you gonna get banned for showing that?
Why would TikTok ban me for having a body?
Anyway,
so what policies did you like from the Trump era?
I love all his policies. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I can't remember
name
all
two.
of them. I can't remember all of them.
Name two.
I just named two.
No, those are future policies. I said ones that he's already passed.
Oh, ones
Name
that
two.
he already passed?
Yeah.
Don't say yeah like that, like I'm slow. Anyway,
Ooh.
Anyway.
I mean, I don't think you're.
Anyway.
I wouldn't say that. I think you're like this on purpose. So.
What?
So can you have capacity to grow?
No, you do. You're supporting a clown.
Thank you.
You're supporting a clown, so...
DeAndre, can you please give me two policies from Trump era?
Stop calling me that. Stop calling me that. Say my name right, and then I'll give you the policies.
Dijon?
Denaja. Just say it so I can give you the policies.
Devonjanae?
Yo, you're a child. Like, you're a child. Like, you're...
You refuse to say Kamala Harris's name right, and I'm the child? I'm giving you a taste of your own, like...
You're a child.
I'm a little bit confused, Danielle. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, what?
Like, what's going on? You're a hypocrite. I don't know why detergent is yelling at me like this, chat. Fucking disinfectant over here. What's going on?
Well, anyway, since you wanted...
Please, anyway, Megan, you would have $50 cash app for my titties. Love these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking destroyer over here. Lexi, thank you so much for the... Please, can you give me the two policies? I'm waiting.
I'm not gonna... You say my name right, and I'm gonna give you the policies, because you're not gonna keep disrespecting me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, DeAndre, chill. Gerard, thank you so much for the $20 cash
You need to
app.
go back to school. DeAndre,
Oh my god.
are you serious?
Donna J, that's your name.
Donna J, okay. Sure.
Somebody said
Say my name right, and
Donatello.
I'll give you the policies.
Donatello, chill.
All right, you well. I'm about to get off of here.
All right.
Put those boobs away.
Nah.
Put those things away, cause
they gonna stay right here, baby. You keep looking at my titties. They must be doing something.
No, it's not.
You're the only one to bring this. Hey yo, hey, if you wanna fund my tit job, my boob job, Chad, Cash App Venmo in the bio.
Oh, so you want to get them fixed? Oh, okay. Oh,
clearly they're not satisfying you, so I want to make sure, Devon Janae, that you are more comfortable on my live, right? So if you want them to sit a little bit higher, right, Cash App Venmo in the bio, you can pay for it, $5,000 minimum.
That's a shame. It's a damn shame.
You got $5,000? Chris, thank you so much for the $1.43.
Yeah, guys, but not for you.
Fucking DiGiorno mustard over here. What's going on?
DiGiorno mustard, bro. You're not funny.
Where's the policies, baby? I'm waiting. This is actually getting old now.
Oh, no, say my name right, because you're not going to...
Jalixa, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. I know, Dayla J wilding right now.
Whatever. All right, listen, since you're going to...
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Like Derek was wilding, chat. Holy fuck, bro. Hi, how old are you? Hello.
You're fat.
I know. Let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. Why do you? I love a person who can make astute observations, chat. Don't you love it? Hi, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
A couple years older than you, sweetheart. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Tashika. Tashika, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just want to say thank you for just calling out that fucking nonsense. I just love you. I just love you. Thank you so much. That girl, she couldn't get
I appreciate you.
Right.
I appreciate you, babe, but I gotta go. I gotta move on to the next person.
You go on, girl. I love you. Peace out.
Love you too. Peace out. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. All the people with the low attention spans, come back. Come back. Everybody come back. Everybody come back. Also, thank you so much for the $5. I know, D'Anthony was wilding. She was wilding. Hi, how old are you?
Yo, 19.
What year were you born?
2005.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
He's a great man.
The greatest?
He's a great man. I don't know if he did that personally, but like, yeah.
You do know if he did that. He was found legally liable in a civil court.
I don't know.
You do. You do now. I just told you.
Well, that doesn't mean I know it. What? You can tell me that there's a fucking gun in my house, but there isn't.
Right. So one is documentation of a case, like one of the most popular cases. This was not a false conviction unless you find some other evidence.
Because you say it isn't.
Right. Unless you find some other evidence that's going to prove him more likely to be guilty, then no, it would not be a false conviction. You only call it a false conviction because you like the guy.
Can we talk policies?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. If grape is not a deal breaker for you,
you're just stuck on that, aren't you, buddy?
I think you should. I think most people would be stuck on grape. Yeah, that's typically what happens.
I don't know. I care more about what he's gonna do for me.
Oh, so you're like a psychopath.
Low key, I guess. Dang.
Oh, then I don't know how to debate with that. You don't use logic. Let's go on to the next person. Not your name, DJ. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. Like I can't. Like psychopaths are like inherently logical. I can't debate that. Hi, how old are you?
41.
Cool. Are you voting for Trump?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I want to. Just as you have the rights to vote for who you choose to vote for.
Hey, so red lady,
people do too.
Red lady. So I don't know about you, but typically the people around you are sentient. I myself am sentient. So when we do things, we typically do them for a reason. And if you do things for no reason, that means you're a dangerous person, right? So why are you voting for Trump?
Why are you voting for Kamala?
It's Kamala.
Oh, excuse me, Kamala. Why are you voting for Kamala?
Right, I'm voting for Kamala because she has 20 years of political experience
actually
under
30.
her belt.
How you don't know it's 30? She have 30 years, not 20. 30.
I said over 20 years of a political experience under her belt.
Over 30 years.
Over 20 and over 30 are the same thing.
No, it's not. 20 and 30 is a 10-year gap, honey.
Over 20.
No, she has over 30.
They would mean the same
Anyways,
thing.
why you voting for her again? Go ahead.
That's like saying at least 10 and you mean 12 and I mean 11.
Okay. Why you voting for her?
Anyway, lock in. Oh my God, we must do better. Anyway, so I'm voting for her because, like I said, no one cares. I'm voting for her because, like I said, she has over 20 years of a political resume under her belt. She herself has constantly shown herself to be a capable leader, given the fact that instead of targeting the particular, I don't know why you're. I'm sorry. Hey, honey, how about we set the precedent of not cutting me off?
Okay, I'll give you that respect.
Good girl, thank you. Anyway, so like I was saying before, you're grown. Anyway, so like I was saying before.
Oh shit.
The bun in your head is too tight. Loosen it, okay? Like I was saying before.
My head is longer than your weave.
Like I was saying before. Okay, Rapunzel, go off. Like I was saying before. Holy shit. Yeah, so she has a history. Thank you so much, Lizzie, for the $10 cash app. She has a history of attacking the crime and not necessarily the people who create the crime, right? She notices that crime typically come from people who come from underprivileged communities and people who are unable to sustain things like jobs, secure credit, and things like that. So in 2005, she spearheaded the Back on Track initiative. The Back on Track initiative sought to, instead of sending people to prison and jail for low-level and non-violent crimes, they would instead be put into rehabilitation program. And through this program, in which by the end their records were expunged to solidify their chances of getting a job, she lowered recidivism by 40%. Do you know what recidivism is?
Can you I
asked you a question.
Can you say something
I asked you a question.
Media ain't
but I asked you a question though. Do you know what recidivism is? But I asked you, but that's so crazy though. But I asked you a question is. So do you know what recidivism is?
And you ain't answered. Say something media ain't
Do you
said.
know what recidivism is?
Examples that media ain't said? Give us some shit that she done that media ain't told.
Barely anyone knows about the Back on Track initiative.
The what?
Exactly.
No, so I didn't hear you.
What is exactly? So, do you know what recidivism is?
I didn't hear you. Name something.
I asked you a question. Do you know what recidivism is?
I asked you a question. All you literally doing
all
is
right. Let's go on to the next
people
person.
Have different political views.
No shit. That's literally my fucking job. It's almost like that's my job to talk to people who have different political views. No fucking shit. It's like. Anyway, so hi. How old are you? Ron? All right, let's go.
Man, I'm making breakfast right now.
Okay, I don't care. Are you here to debate?
I was.
Okay, let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We'll get some more debates. And if you do want to support me, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. It's getting weird, chat. It's getting real weird. And also, thank you so much, Jimmy, for the subscription. I appreciate you. Hi, how old are you?
Your titties look disgusting. Girl, go put on a bra. That shit is not cute.
How do titties look disgusting?
It's not cute. They long as hell. That's a good thing. Disgusting. They look like deflated balloons. That shit is nasty. Put on a bra. Be presentable. Damn.
I am presentable.
Oh, bye.
Is this better? Is this better? Is this better? I think this is perfect. I think this is actually perfect. I'm gonna keep it like that. That's perfect, actually. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Cool. What year were you born?
2006.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Nah, I just wanted to let you know that.
All right, let's go on to the next person.
When you debate people, you can't be disrespectful. Bro.
Yes, you can. That's the entire point. Let's go on to the next person. Sorry, Chad, I have double D's. Holy fuck. Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2006.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that?
Better economy than Biden. Better economy than Biden Harris.
What are the numbers?
What do you mean? What are the numbers?
Right, prove it. Where's the source?
Lower unemployment.
Where do you get that
more
from?
GDP growth.
Where's the source? Sarah, thanks so much for the $5 Venmo. I appreciate
Where's the
you.
source?
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you a source right now? How am I going to show you a source?
Right, because you have a supercomputer in your hand. You can use it.
I'm in the middle of a TikTok live.
Right, so you have a supercomputer in your hand.
Live and
so
then
here's what you're gonna do. Why would I don't? I'm not a pussy. I'm not gonna kick you. Okay, I don't care about you enough to do that.
No,
Peyton, thank you so much for the $10 cash app.
No, I mean the app is going to kick me off the live.
The app is not going to kick you off the live.
Every single time. It does it.
It does not. Mel, thank you so much for the $5 cash. It does not.
I also wanted to.
All right, so if you don't have evidence, let's go on to the next person then. Next time you come up here, have some sources. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. I'm not going to wipe your ass for you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Like what? Hello? Hello? Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. Oh, you're there. Are you voting for Trump?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you voting for Trump?
If I had to, I would. Yeah, but I'm not voting this election.
Oh, then if you're not voting, then I don't want to talk to you. I don't see why you would say you would vote for Trump. You're not fucking voting. Let's go on to the next person. Like what? I would vote for Trump, but I'm not voting. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you have an opinion and you're not participating? It doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Anyway, Jocelyn, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. That's another $5 towards my boob job. Let's go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you?
I already answered that.
Oh, I don't care about you. Go away.
Right, because your ass don't want the truth to be said. You just want to sit up here.
No, it's because you smoke too many Marlboro Lights. Let's go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you? Lando?
Checking in.
Hi, how old are you?
31.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump? Thank you so much for the gifts. You guys are being generous. Thank you so much.
Absolutely not. Just wanted to say thank you. That was it.
All right. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates in, y'all. Please be patient. We will get some more debates in. Not the Marlboro Light. Menthol, too. Menthol. Sinus is clearer than a motherfucker. Breath cold as shit. Be patient, y'all. We'll get some debates. We'll get some extra debates in. Y'all give it a second. Hi, how old are you? Hello? But still stink, exactly. Hello? Biodeacon? All right, let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. We will get some more debates. Remember, if you are in the guest request, I require for you to be sentient. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second, y'all. I think this boob. This is my. Do like anyone with breasts? Do y'all have a favorite boob? For me, it's this one. It just sits so pretty to me. Since we talking about my titties today, do y'all have a favorite boob? Everybody's saying yes. I can't. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. The left one? Yeah, my favorite one's the left one. Terrence, thank you so much for the $5 cash app.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you? Thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Oh, you have a really bad echo, and then kids in the back. Go take care of them. I beg. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. It is taking a minute for us to get some debates in, but please be patient. In the meantime, y'all double tap that screen. Let's see if we can get to 400,000 likes. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me and turn on that bell. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm a Kamala supporter. I just wanted to tell you I love you and you are hilarious.
It's all right. I appreciate you.
Clap back at them.
I appreciate you, my love. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, y'all. Thank you so much. Man, it's going to be a long one. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 35.
Cool. Are you voting for Trump?
All day, every day.
Why?
Because I think he's for the black people. I think Trump is really working hard. Yes, I think he's for the black people. Yes.
How is the racist man more for black people if he thinks that black people are inherently lazy?
When did he say that? I don't remember that.
Right. So he said this in response to like a black man being his accountant at Trump Tower.
And what's your source from that? Can you show us that? Or you just making it up?
I didn't make it up. I don't make shit up. I'm not a fucking trust
Okay,
funder.
so what's your source?
Let me go ahead and grab this really quickly. Where is it?
Thank
Trump
you.
is a trash person folder. You can go. There's sources from Politico. There is. Wait, which one is this one?
Politico?
I have a bunch of them. Yeah, Politico.
And that's a source.
Yes, that is a source. That is a very good source. Let me see. Let me pull up all of these.
Politico is a private company?
I have an entire. Stop crying. Fernando, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Let's see here. There's one from Vox that goes over all of the racist things he's ever said. 1973, the U.S. Department of Justice under the Nixon administration sued Donald Trump's management corporation for violating the Fair Housing Act. Federal officials found evidence that Donald Trump had refused to rent to black tenants
That
and
was
lied
his
to black
father.
applicants.
That wasn't him.
No, it was him. It was not his father. It was him. But let's go ahead and
I believe
find.
that was his father.
No, it was not. It was not his father. It was him. His father was dead. 1991. A book by John O'Donnell, former president of Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, quoted Trump's criticism of a black accountant. He is quoted saying, "Black guys counting my money, I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are the short guys that wear yarmulkes every day." I think the guy is.
Okay.
I'm not done speaking.
I don't want a black guy representing.
Next time I speak, stop cutting me off. That's what you guys like to do. Not with me. I think that the guy is lazy. I think it's probably not his fault because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is. I believe that it's not something that they can control. You think that's okay? What was the fuckery that you were about to say? Because I don't think I've ever met a MAGA supporter that wasn't like a terrible person. So yeah. So what were you about to say?
No, I said that that's okay. I mean, the little guys with the little hats, they go at law and count the money. I don't want a Chinese chauffeur driving my car.
You're wild. Let's go on to the next person. Remove yourself from the gene pool immediately. We don't need those. We don't need those. We don't need those ones. Immediately. We don't need those ones. We don't need those. We don't need those. You don't want a fucking Chinese chauffeur. I almost said it. Oh my god, I almost said it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost said it. Do not reproduce. Oh my god. Hi, how old are you?
I am 32.
Cool.
I got a lot to say.
Are you voting for Trump though? Because that's all I care about.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump, but this is the only thing. Trump was the only one to put money in my pocket that I could see visually. He was.
Then you don't understand how government works because that's.
I know. I understand how it works when it comes down to money. That money has to be paid back, regardless of the situation.
Right. So, what policy did he pass that put more money in your pocket?
The STEM check from 2020.
Biden also gave a stimulus check and gave a bigger one.
When was that? I don't remember it hitting my bank.
Oh, so maybe you didn't qualify for it?
Maybe
but
I qualified.
So you're so wait, you're gonna do you know what a stimulus check oh my god, we must do my people must do better. Do you know what a stimulus check is for?
I know I have to pay it back.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Stimulus checks are to stimulate the economy. They are for crisis management. Okay? He didn't just give you free money. He didn't just give you a bunch of money for no reason. It is to stimulate the economy. This is a rare occurrence that happens. You're not going to keep getting stimulus packages. Well, maybe you will if he keeps tanking the economy, but still, what the fuck? You don't just get stimulus packages for no reason. Stimulus packages come when there is a crisis. That is not a reason to vote for a president. And again, still, Biden gave out more money.
Can I say something?
He gave out 2 checks. I bought an entire tropical bird with his checks. What are you talking about?
That helped a lot of people, even though it did. But and then you talk about he's a rapist. You gotta look. There's 3 sides to a story: his side, her side, and the truth. You can't tell me these girls don't come up and.
Let's go on to the next person.
Come on, for real. You just going.
There's a reason that most of the people who commit those crimes are men. Let's go on to the next person. I'm not even going to address that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no. Zephyr is indeed a stimulus baby. Zephyr is a stimulus baby. Hi, how old are you?
42.
Cool. So, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Cooler. And why is that?
I think he's done a lot for the economy. But I had a question for you. You called Trump a racist, but
yeah,
you support someone who supported a person who likes to sniff kids. Thank you so much.
Where's the source for that?
There's pictures and videos.
Go find it.
It's all over the internet. You can actually look it up.
No,
There's
it's not.
videos
Go find the video of him sniffing kids.
Yeah. There's
Go find it. Find the link.
There's video of him.
I'll actually give you some time.
There's actually a video of him sitting there saying he likes to sit by the pool. Like,
yeah. Go find it.
You're so ignorant.
How am I the ignorant one? I asked you for evidence. How that is the opposite of ignorance.
You can go look the evidence up. All over
You made the
internet.
claim. You made the claim.
It's already out there. So.
You made the claim.
Fix your teeth.
How?
And brush your teeth. Your teeth are yellow.
Are you gonna pay for them?
Denajane said it right. Your teeth are yellow.
Are you gonna pay for it?
Fix those teeth. And those
The way you also didn't pronounce her name right was funny as fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Kamala, Tamika, Tamaka, Timakanaka. I don't care your fucking name.
No, you pronounced the other girl's name wrong.
Fix your teeth and your titties.
Why would I want to fix my teeth? My favorite part about me.
Your teeth are yellow. You probably smoke those Marble Lights and those other cigarettes you keep talking about.
I would never do anything as ghetto as smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, your teeth say otherwise.
My teeth? What's wrong with my teeth?
Your teeth are yellow.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're literally not.
Your teeth are yellow.
These are just lies.
Just like your titties hang below your knees.
My titties stop right here.
Yeah, that's because you have a t-shirt on. Take the t-shirt off and they flop to your knees.
Do you think double D's are supposed to like stand at attention?
Ugh.
Is gravity not supposed to be a thing?
I love how you tell people that not to cut you off, but you cut other people off. You do it all the time.
You were literally just staring at my titties.
Because you have them out there like plastered like fucking your titties.
Damn, you like my titties? Period. I like them too.
Fix your titties.
What do you mean fix my titties? What's there to fix? If you really, I have double D's. Are they supposed to be like this 24/7? Just standing at attention, outward, like a fucking plank?
If you want to put yourself out like that, then you look fooled. So
put myself out like that? Girl, that Galaxy 7 is kicking your ass.
And your teeth are kicking your ass, kicking your face.
How do teeth kick you in the face?
Look at your face.
How is that possible? Your teeth have legs? Take the Nokia 7 elsewhere. Oh, you got a violation. Let's go to the next person. What the fuck? This is what I mean. These are weak. These insults are so weak. I can't. Oh my god. Is that Johnny? Is that Johnny? What?
Hello.
Oh my god. Is that Johnny?
How you doing?
Oh my goodness. How are you? Oh my
Doing
god.
good. How are you? We're eating lunch, and I saw somebody trying to troll you, and I'm like, that's no.
Oh no, honey, I love it. They get so mad, especially when I'll have my tits and they'll be like, oh, like I don't know why. I don't know why.
Too sensitive. They are way too sensitive.
Like I didn't do nothing to you. But yeah, do you want to stay up for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit. Good to see you. You look great.
Of course. Thank you. Hi, how old are you? Matthew, you there?
Oh snap! Yeah. Hey, sorry.
Yeah. Are you voting for Trump?
Yeah, I'm 28, by the way.
And why are you voting for Trump?
I think he, being elected, will have a chance to bring about greater radical change in the short term than a moderate Democrat.
Yeah, I know you think that. The question is why?
Because it's going to piss a lot of people off if he gets elected. It's going to have people riding in the streets, burning cars, rioting, and getting people motivated and angry. We don't have enough angry, motivated people in our country.
You would incite violence for this? All right, that's worthless. Let's go on to the next person.
They're not even trying to hide that they're violent insurrectionists anymore. They're just saying,
like, what the fuck? He can't be serious. Cheryl, thank you so much. These people like aren't real. Hi, how old are you?
Hey, 1 second.
Oh, Chanel. Find something else. Let's go on to the next person. Give it a second. We'll get some more debates in. Please. Like, you want people to riot in the streets? You're actually fucking insane.
They're not even hiding it. I mean,
they're not even hiding it. Like, what the fuck? I feel like because one thing I notice about them is they like to boil down humanity to just numbers so they can like separate emotion from it, and that's fucking insane. That's what psychopaths do. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second, y'all. Remember, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request. I am just looking for people who are voting for Trump. And also, please, if you are listening to my live, and you literally have to be in order to be able to be in the guest request, please be in the app. If you are not in the app, I'm not going to be able to bring you up.
You know what the violence, the political violence that they're inciting gives? It gives Hannibal Lecter. Maybe this is why they talk about him so much. It's giving the late great Hannibal Lecter.
They're so, oh my god, they're so fucking weird. They're like, I don't even know. Y'all give it a second. People are not loading in, and I don't know if it's me or it's other people, but like people are not loading in. Y'all give it a second. Yeah, I do believe it's a hate group. Hi, how old are you? Flora Sunshine. Hello.
This is a shame. Flora has such nice hair too. Come on.
I know. I mean, yeah, I don't get it. It's weird because like you literally have to hear me. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yup.
Why is that?
Because his economy was better immigration policy, just better in general.
Right, so what are the numbers on this?
Better GDP growth and better unemployment.
What are the numbers on this?
3.5% unemployment. It was a historic low for, I think, it was probably like 15 years.
Right, so where's the
15, 50 years. In 50
right,
years,
so
it was at
right, so can you provide the source for this and what policy caused it?
What policy caused it? Policy
Yeah.
when you're running for president. There's acts that can cause it.
Yeah, so it's policies, right? It's the same. It's the same shit.
No,
it's the same shit.
it's not the same shit. When you're running as president, you release your policies. When you're
Either okay, so fuck it. What acts did he pass? If that's gonna help you, because if that's what you're gonna focus on and not give me a fucking source, then I don't care.
There's not a specific act, but people praise.
Right.
Biden,
right. So what did he do to cause? I don't care. I don't care. about this. People praise them because they actually did things to cause it, right? So where is the particular thing that Donald Trump did to cause for unemployment to go down?
No, okay, I want to know what Biden did that caused unemployment.
Okay, so I asked you a question, you made a claim, and now I asked you for a source.
You also made a claim, and I want
what claim did I make?
That Biden caused unemployment to go down. It was directly off of
right. You made a claim first. You must provide the evidence.
And I said that I don't think it directly correlates. But
all right, Kate. Right. He's not a god, right? He doesn't attract good things happening. He must do things in order for things to happen. He's not a god. Like he can't just sit on his ass and then suddenly people have more jobs. Hi, how old are you?
24.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
No, not in particular, but I just want to say thank you. This debate is wonderful. You're doing a great job.
If I could get one, I appreciate you. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. If I could get a debate, that would be so awesome. That would be
like I could pretend to be a Trump supporter. I could say something really disgusting. Would that work?
No. Oh my god, I can't even think of it. Sometimes every time I think that they couldn't get worse, they just do. They're like Arkham Asylum supervillains. It's fucking crazy. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. Oh my goodness. If you're voting for Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request, you guys. Remember, we are just looking for some debates. And also, y'all, double tap that screen, y'all. I want to see if we can get to 500K. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 21.
Oh, no, you are playing me from the Samsung 35-inch TV. I need you to disconnect me. Let's wait and see if this person... Are you going to come back, Nat?
not you calling out what type of TV it was.
I mean, come on, let's get it together.
Oh my gosh.
Natty.
I'm here.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Anyway, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
I am voting for Donald Trump. First year voting.
Wait, I'm sorry. How old are you? 18?
I'm 21.
Oh, 21. Okay, so why are you voting for the rapist?
I am voting for him because I love America and
Not even the denial is great. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I believe that he will make the country better with his policies.
What policy?
Lowering taxes on, the middle class and people that work overtime.
Lowering taxes on the middle class? How? With what? Oh.
What? What?
Okay, well, okay.
She ran away.
Oh. Never mind.
Oh, I swear.
I don't know why.
Yo, can we run trios? Like the three of us versus like another conservative? If I were just to sit in the background.
I think it's good. I think three's a crowd. I think me and Johnny got it. I appreciate you though, Maya. I do appreciate you. And also I typically like to only have people up here that I know. But I do appreciate the offer though. I do appreciate the offer. Hi, how old are you? Oh, let's go on to the next person. Y'all give it a second. Well, she didn't disagree, and Johnny's already here. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 44. I'm on
Cool,
I'm on your team, girlfriend. Keep doing your thing.
Okay, I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, we are just looking for people who are voting for Trump. I do appreciate the support, though. You guys truly are amazing. I really do appreciate you all. But yeah, I would like to get to know more of you, though. That would be really fun. I really do appreciate your enthusiasm towards me. Give it a second, y'all. Again, you guys already know, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. I'm going to need my reparations. The fuckery I've been dealing with today has been...
How you doing?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 41.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course. Who isn't?
Me. Why are you voting? Are you driving?
No, I'm riding the Uber.
You're gonna talk like this in an Uber? It's crazy. Anyway, so
yeah, I'm paying for it. It's my driver, so don't worry about him.
Doesn't mean that he's not a person who wants to hear that fuckery, but
isn't he trying to ban all the ABR rights for women? Like, I think that'd be a great thing. You know what I'm saying? For him to get
the way I would have canceled it. Sorry. Anyway, why are you voting for the rapist?
I think he's trying to get rid of the ABRs for women. Like, I think it's illegal. It should be. It's really bad.
Abortions?
Yeah, because they damage their bodies at the same time, and it's really
that's
bad
not true.
to like unalive humans
abortions are like the most safe that they've ever been. You know what actually damages your body? Carrying a dead fetus. You know what actually damages your body? Giving birth. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you, Tori.
They're doing it for like birth control. See, that's the problem, man.
What is that? That's literally impossible. You can't use birth control and you're already pregnant.
I'm just saying it should be.
What does birth control? What does?
They should go to prison for unaliving a human. If the man does it, we go to prison. Why is
what is it? What is a human?
I'm saying if you was pregnant right now.
I asked you a question. What is it? What is a human?
What you are.
Kendra, thank you so much for the $5. Yeah, I am a human. Like, what makes me a human? Like, for example, like is a wax sculpture a human?
No, but you was a fetus once upon a time.
Right, but you can also craft a wax sculpture and start out with a fetus, right? And you just build on top of it, and then all of a sudden build it to be an adult.
How can a human and get away with it? Walk right back and walk.
Right, I'm asking you what constitutes like why humanity matters here. What constitutes a human? What does human mean?
What does human mean?
Right.
Something that the women are trying to avoid bringing into this world. That's what it means.
This doesn't make any sense.
Women are supposed to bring into this world. That's what women. You have a.
I don't know how you would ever determine what someone is supposed to do unless you know the original creator.
Right? But you have a uterus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're supposed to make a baby, right?
No, I have the ability to.
Okay, but I mean, you should not have the ability to unalive it and walk in Walmart after that.
Yeah. Why not?
Because that's like not fair, and the man has no say so as well. So if the man says, "Hey,
of course not," if you were not, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. The man is not supposed to have a say so.
It's his baby though. He made the child. What do you mean?
Yes, but only one party is medically at risk.
Man, it takes two to tango. True or false?
No, it does not.
So can you walk outside and get pregnant just by looking at a tree?
No, but when it comes to actually developing the baby, it takes one.
But ma'am, the man had to deposit like while she was like during like ovulation time and all that.
Yeah, I don't care.
What you mean? See, now you're falling back. You're running.
Alicia, thank you so much for the $20 cash up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the reparation for fuckery.
This
Thank
is
you.
hypocritical. So to the guest, you're saying that women should have mandated abortions, that they can't get an abortion. You're saying a mandated abortion ban because you want to control their bodies. But can you make the case then that us men should have forced vasectomies because they both accomplish the same thing, right?
Hell no. That's not natural.
Okay, so
Hell.
then let's be clear, right? So you're saying no forced vasectomies, women can't have abortions.
But he just
so
made it. He just made
it's
a
hypocritical.
naturalistic fallacy. But Johnny, he just made a naturalistic fallacy, though. You know what else is natural? Grape.
No, it's natural for you to have a baby. See, that's natural.
It's also natural to grape.
Ma'am, that's like the 1% of men out here. Come on, like, you bring it up the lowest.
That doesn't mean that it's not a naturally occurring thing. You think something because it is naturally occurring, it ought to happen. Do you think grape ought to happen?
Man, why should you have the right to unalive a human and walk in Walmart?
Can you answer my question?
That's crazy.
Right, because it's non-sentient. You're not going to cry every time you kill stem cells when you take a shower. Okay. Anyway, so like I was saying before, right. So grape is a naturally occurring phenomenon.
Ma'am,
should it
that's
happen?
Like the people in Africa graping. Nobody in America is doing that.
All right, let's go on
like
to the next person. The anti-blackness is crazy. This guy. Matter of fact, really quickly, I'm going to ask you. Wait, really quickly, unmute real quick, so I can ask you this in front of your fucking Uber driver. How many continents are there, and which one do you want?
It's enough for y'all to stop.
Damn, that's so
babies.
fucking crazy. Let's go on to the next person. That's fucking crazy.
I'm
Let's
just
go on
saying, I signed him up for a vasectomy, so we're going to get our mandated vasectomies here.
That's fucking crazy. Y'all should need to earn back your scrotums. Hi, how old are you?
21.
Cool. What year were you born?
2000.
Cool. Are you? Let's go on to the next person. This guy has brain damage. Give it a second, y'all. Blue, thank you so much for the $6.66. I do appreciate you, y'all. Let's go on to the next person. Remember, we are just looking for some debates, you guys. We are just looking for some debates. Hi, how old are you? Allison?
Okay.
Okay. Bro got a Charlie horse. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Hey, we're not even gonna look at it. We're not even gonna think about it. Let's go on to the next person. Remember, y'all, we only hop into the guest request if you are voting for Donald Trump, and also if you want to support me or my co-host here, Cash App, Venmo in the bio. I think Johnny has his Venmo in his bio. But yeah, if you ever want to support either of us, that will be very much appreciated. Also, Johnny does lives as well, and they're really well and informative. He just like me for real. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Cool. What year were you born?
2006.
Cool. So are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course.
Why is that?
I just think that Kamala Harris is just like a fake human being. Like the amount of times that she's changed herself or changed her policies or changed what she believes in is ridiculous.
Okay, so first of all, it's Kamala Harris. And name one, like, what do you mean by change herself?
Like, have you seen the clips of where she talks in an Indian accent or in a black accent or a Southern accent?
She's never spoken in an Indian accent.
There's clips of it online.
You're just racist.
Okay, that's cool, but
anyway, so even though I can grant you this, do you know what code switching is? And then I'm going to kick your ass.
No, I've never heard of that. But I have one more thing to
let's
say.
go on to the next person.
So you don't want to hear my last name?
Yeah, I don't care about what a racist says. Let's go on to the next person. I don't know why white people care about how other people talk. Shut up. You literally I don't. Shut up. Whoa. Okay. People speak differently depending on who they're around. It's called code switching, and you do it too. Hi, how old are you?
Yo, what's up? I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006.
Okay, so are you voting for Donald Trump?
Fuck all that. I want you. I ain't gonna lie. You look mad good, bro.
Oh, no.
What you mean?
No, get away from me. You would never in a million years. Let's go on to the next person. What did you think was going to happen? You think I'm going to agree to you? You're a child. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 32. I wanted just to say...
I don't want you. I want your fucking daddy.
I'm voting for Donald Trump, but I'm going to...
Weren't you just up here?
I'm just going to say...
all right, let's go on to the next person. I know you're voting for the rapist, but we care about consent up here. Let's go on to the next person. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
Well, I'm not very knowledgeable on like both sides of the political part, like Democrat and Republican, but based off what I've seen so far, I just believe that Kamala is just.
It's Kamala Harris. Like I don't know what y'all aren't grasping. It's actually starting to piss me off.
Kamala Harris. Sorry.
I said Kama. I said Kamala.
Oh, Kamala.
Okay.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So hey to our guest. Yeah, shut your mouth for a second. So let's talk about the Second Amendment real quick. Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a Second Amendment Democrat. Let's make something very clear here. Kamala Harris believes in the Second Amendment, not Donald Trump, which is why on record, Donald Trump champions the Second Amendment, same way he champions the border wall, but he didn't accomplish the border wall. And as of June, the Supreme Court, shut up. The Supreme Court ruled that Donald Trump is the first modern day president to have violated the Second Amendment by implementing his executive order on the bump stock ban. So whether you agree with that ban or disagree with that ban, Kamala Harris never violated the Second Amendment. Donald Trump did. And not to mention, Tim Walz hunts. Hold on, shut your mouth. Tim Walz hunts. Kamala Harris has a gun, and Donald Trump can't have a gun or exercise the Second Amendment because he's a convicted felon. So if you're going to bring up the Second Amendment, you ought to actually stand for the Second Amendment, not be a hypocrite.
All right, so
W. Johnny.
So first of all that was just a bunch of yap. All right, and second of all,
how was it yap?
Why Kamala? Everything she said so far.
It's Kamala.
Kamala. Everything she said so far. That she said she's gonna do. Why hasn't she done that in the past 4 years?
Because she's vice president. Vice presidents don't have legislative power.
Okay, but when did she get in office after Biden?
She's not in office. She's vice president. I mean, she's in office. She's vice president. She's not president.
Well, no, I know, but I thought she took place for.
No. Biden is still president. He's just not going to run again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but so what's going on with the border? I feel like she's
this pivot. That pivot was crazy. Can you address what Johnny said?
I don't know. He was just yapping about the Second Amendment. I don't really.
It was your argument.
Yeah, you bring up the Second Amendment, I slap you down, and then you what? Cry and say you can't understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Well,
I spoke on a
you
fifth grade
guys
level.
do the same thing. You guys literally do the same thing.
Hey, answer what I said. Tell me about the Second Amendment, man. I just called you out on the Second Amendment because you didn't expect someone here to believe in the Second Amendment, and Democrats do. Tell me how what I said didn't make sense, word for word. Go.
Second Amendment Democrats line up.
Yo, unmute and hurry up. Come on, speak. You think I got all day? I'm trying to make a bagel here.
Shut up.
I gotta eat.
Bro.
Yes.
Can you unmute, please?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kamala is just not it.
Bro, I cannot. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a concession. So what about the border now? Bro's confused.
No, I don't understand why she's letting in all of these illegal immigrants.
What policy did she pass to let in a bunch of illegal immigrants?
The border's open. What are you talking about?
What do you mean by open?
It's open. There's millions of rapists and criminals coming into our country, and you're on here saying.
Right. So where are you getting this from?
You're on here saying that Trump is a rapist.
He is. So where are you getting this information from?
From the news.
Right. So where's the news getting their information from? What are they citing?
What do you mean?
The news is not a source. They report things.
Okay.
So where are they getting their reports from?
I don't know.
Okay, so you need to go do that, right? Because no, immigrants are less likely to commit violent crime than natural-born citizens. You are more likely to commit a crime than an immigrant. Thank you so much for the money, and I appreciate you.
Okay, well that's just not true.
It is very much true. You can look up the Department of Justice.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So if Kamala knows,
it's Kamala.
I'm sorry. If Kamala knows that the open border is a problem, then why doesn't she fix that problem?
Because she is vice president, and vice presidents do not have that kind of legislative power. The Constitution says this? Their only job is to be tie-breaking votes, as well as people who take over in case the current president dies. That's all she is able to do.
Oh, okay.
Are you fucking good? Why all of a sudden, the first time in history, Kamala Harris or a vice president in general is expected to fucking save the country? You guys have never ever had this standard before her.
Well, I just thought that she was just going to be in charge after Biden. I didn't really.
She's not in charge. She's the vice president. Biden is still your president.
That, yeah.
So why did you ask this fuck ass question?
Can I slap him down on the border real quick?
I just thought that.
Yes. So again, you're bringing up. Yes. You know, you brought up the Second Amendment. Now you're bringing up the border. If you bring up the military next, I might honestly explode. Let's talk about that border real quick because I care about this, and you seem to think you care about it, but you don't know shit. So the fact of the matter is, you look at Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump championed the border wall. He said he was going to get it done. If you like the border wall, you ought to say thanks, Obama, because he's the one who built 400 miles of it. Donald Trump built 50 miles because he refused to negotiate a deal to allocate the funds to finish the border wall. Now, look at Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, who reached across the aisle and worked with Speaker Mike Johnson, a MAGA Republican, to put a border deal on the ground that would have secured the border in its entirety, put 1,500 border agents at the border, given millions of dollars to states like Texas to fund and secure the border in its entirety, leaving only a legal channel to get into our country, eliminating all illegal routes. Also, building the wall that Donald Trump said he would build but didn't. So, I like that border bill. We recognize, right, Donald Trump said it himself and at the debate,
money.
Well, they still pay the tariffs. It's just that it's
right, but they'll just hike up the prices. Tariffs are an inherently inflammatory tax, like taxation, right? Like this isn't even. Is that not what I said?
You said inflammatory.
I'm sorry. Yeah, inflationary. Wow. That's terrible. But yeah, the tariffs inherently cause inflation, right?
Sure.
Because it is not necessarily the companies who hike up. Who pay the tax. It is more so the consumer who takes the brunt because they simply hike up the prices of their goods to account for the deficit.
Sure. Yes. But if you can't hike up the price, then like your profit margin.
He doesn't make it so that they can't hike up the price.
No, I'm saying like if you're selling a product where consumers are really price sensitive, like you're not going to start paying.
This doesn't matter though. I don't know why you're talking about this because he's done this before. He's done these tariffs, and it has called people to suffer in this country.
Why
right?
have we kept the tariffs in place then on China?
No, we got rid of a lot of them, but we kept some of them because some of them are good. I didn't say that all of them are bad. I'm saying that Trump's tariffs, a lot of them actually caused more people to lose more money. It caused the consumer to spend more money, as well as the fact that it ruined farmers. We had to bail them out.
Farmers were killed by tariffs. I don't know how that.
I meant like killed as in their finances.
Yeah,
they couldn't pay for things.
I know. But that's what I'm asking. Farmers were killed by tariffs. I don't know how that would make sense.
Right, we had to bail them out.
Yeah,
they were unable because of these tariffs. They were right because of the imported goods they would get for their farms. They were unable to afford them.
Okay, so then they weren't able to pass the cost off on the consumers like you were posing before.
They quite literally were, right? They just hike up the prices. That's what that means, Russ. People suffer over here because either they end up paying more money or they go broke because they can't pay it.
Who are the primary beneficiaries of tariffs, though?
What do you mean beneficiaries in what means?
Any means.
Right, so it would typically be the people who put the tariff on, but the main victim will be the consumer. Right, the main victim will be the consumer.
Yeah, the government.
The consumer is not necessarily the government.
No, the consumer is like the American people. That's how I'm using it here.
Exactly. So why would you care about this if it's literally hurting people?
I don't think it is. So the government.
I don't see where you're getting this from. You can source that up then. If you don't think it's hurting people, then you can source it up.
I'm making my argument here. So I asked who the primary beneficiaries are. You said the government. I'm telling you that you're correct. Yes, the government sees increased tax revenues, but the American people also benefit because their jobs are protected. Factories aren't as likely to move overseas. If you're a rich person and you're thinking about where you want to put your car factory, you're more likely to stick it here than in Mexico, because you're going to be able to pay your employees less in Mexico, but you're going to have to pay some 20% tariff if you want to ship the car to the US, which is where you want to sell the car. So it protects American jobs.
Right. So I don't see why this even matters. People aren't going to be able to afford anything.
They'll have jobs. They will be able to afford things.
But this doesn't make any sense. We have a real world example of what happened.
Yeah. So you're right that a lot of the burden is on the consumer with increased costs, but they're also the one of the primary beneficiaries with increased.
Where are you? Also, where are you getting? Also, where are you getting this from?
It's just basic economics.
Basic economics is not a fucking source.
It's source I don't need a source.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What?
Yes, you do.
What do I need the source?
The claim that you're particularly making here, where it talks about how tariffs protect jobs, and like even though it hikes up prices and makes sure that people can't even fucking pay for things, that is somehow good, like a good thing, and not inherently causing inflation. So where's the source for this? Saying that it's economics 101 is not a fucking source.
I'm not denying that it's inflationary.
I don't care if you're denying it. I'm asking you where you're getting this information from.
It's just what a tariff is.
Right. So I'm asking you where you're getting this information was and how this was beneficial under Trump.
How it was, but I'm talking about his future tariff policy.
Right. He's already put tariffs. We already have a real world example of this.
Sure, but not in the fashion that he's talking about doing in the future. Like this makes the existing.
Either way, I'm hearing a lot of things, but not a source. So I'm confused.
I don't have a source on.
So then go find one.
Okay, I will after this. Thank you.
No.
What do you mean? I don't know. What do you want me to source? You want me to go look it up right now and then like come back?
Did you forget what you just said?
I said tariffs protect jobs. That's the entire
right. So I'm asking you where you're getting this from. Right. I'm asking you where you're getting this from, and it's not hard.
It's the point. It's the point of tariffs.
No, not necessarily. So can you go ahead and provide me the source?
Sure.
Please. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. If you leave the app, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to read off the usitc.org, and then I just got to pop over to get the exact title. The effects of tariffs on employment in global value chains.
1 second. Say it one more time. Oh yeah. And where's it from?
usitc.gov.
US what?
usitc.gov.
There we go. Okay, what does this go over?
What does the article go over?
Is it the one where it's just like mainly like a white screen, doesn't really have any formatting?
Yeah, and there's a lot of like mathematical formulas on the bottom.
Okay.
So it's going over different effects. I mean, it's reinforcing your claim about like the inflationary nature of tariffs, and then it's also reinforcing my claim about like, the point of tariffs being to protect domestic industries and jobs.
Yes, but like I don't see how this is the case, right? Like even under the Trump-Biden tariffs, right? I'm looking at a source from the Competitive Enterprise Institute where they went over how the Trump-Biden tariffs lost 142,000 full-time jobs.
Correlation's not causation.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But but tariffs don't actually protect jobs. Whether or not it's supposed to be able to do this doesn't mean that's what it actually does.
Yeah, but what's your evidence that it doesn't?
Right, the fact that these Trump-Biden tariffs lost us 140,000 jobs.
Did they lose us the jobs, or were the jobs lost while the tariff policy was in place?
The tariffs lost us 140,000 jobs.
How?
Right. Because again, they tax the consumer. When people are unable to even pay for these things, or say even businesses are unable to pay for their, first of all, chat, I gave the source. That was the first thing I said. The Competitive Enterprise Institute. I said it. That's the first thing I said, chat. Let's calm down, right? Like I was saying before, a lot of time these tariffs can also affect businesses, right? When businesses are unable to pay for the things that pay for the equipment or anything that they need, they're more likely to lay people off.
Sure.
So how are tariffs supposed to protect jobs? Well, how did they say that tariffs are supposed to protect jobs?
So what it does is, so if there's two car factories, one of them is in the United States and the other one is in Mexico. The car factory in the United States, they pay tariffs on like bringing steel into the country, bringing glass into the country, whatever you can't make here that they bring in, they pay that. So they're going to have some price increases, but they're not going to be hit as hard as the guy whose factory is in Mexico, who has to pay a net 20% tariff when he ships the car over here. So what it's going to do is when you go to buy a car, you're going to look and you're going to see that Ford is now priced a lot more favorably compared to a Hyundai or, you know, any of these cars that are made overseas. And it applies to other industries besides the automobile industry as well.
I'm sorry, say that last word again.
I said it applies to other industries besides the automobile.
I got a call.
Sorry, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see how this can be the case. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't understand what you just said.
Which part? I can try to re-clarify if I was confusing.
Right. You said that if a company, you said something about them moving equipment to other countries. What do you mean? I didn't hear what you said about that.
I was saying that I was talking about like a company that produces their cars here, like Ford, for example. I don't know if I talked about, well, I didn't talk about moving equipment to other countries. That's a separate thing. Like you're not incentivized to move your production overseas or to Mexico or wherever because you know that you're going to have to pay a 20% tax to bring the car to the U.S. market. Which, if I'm making cars, I don't want to sell them in Mexico. I want to sell them in the United States to people with dollars.
And what does that have to do with tariffs?
That's what the tariff is. The entry tax.
Right. Are you saying that it's going to cost more to sell it in another country than to this one?
No, it's going to cost more to sell it here if you're making it overseas in another country or in Mexico or South America.
Okay, and so this incentivizes who?
It incentivizes companies to put their manufacturing facilities in the United States, which creates American jobs.
So then why does it lose jobs?
It doesn't. That's just what you're.
But this isn't true. We both have opposing sources here.
So tariffs have been. So tariffs used to be like kind of like the way of the world back before, like in the 1800s and previously. Like it was just kind of like you assume that there's gonna be a tariff. Everyone's got a tariff. Just about.
What?
So free trade is a fairly new thing. So previously, countries thought it was pretty like common sense to say, yeah, we want you to make your crap here. Like we don't want to send all of our money to our enemies. People had people had less positive relations with other countries around the world at that point in time. So like tariffs were just commonplace.
Right, I understand this, but if we understand that tariffs are inherently likely to cause inflation, right? Like for example, like what tariffs does Trump go over?
He wants to do like a broad tariff, like on everything. Broad's not the right word, but if you know what I mean, I think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So like, what are the numbers on this?
The original number he put out was 10%, and then since then he's gone up to 20%.
And what is this expected to do?
What we've been talking about that. It's expected.
No, you've been talking about tariffs in general, but you haven't been talking about Trump's tariff plan in general. And I'm sorry, specifically.
Yeah, and then more specifically on the tariff plan. So he's talking about the broad 10 to 20% tariffs on every other country, and then he's specifically talking about more extreme tariffs on China, and more extreme tariffs on EVs coming into the country.
Right. So, but I understand this, right? But since tariffs are more likely going to be paid for by the consumer, how is this going to benefit us?
By creating jobs.
Right. So again, I understand creating jobs, right? There are some instances when tariffs can create jobs by making it less likely for companies to go offshore. I understand this. But again, how is this particular plan going to help people? Have you crunched the numbers on this? Do you have a source that substantiates this?
Yeah, so I've seen the numbers on. You're going to talk about a number. It's going to cost the average American family $1,800 was the first one, and then now there's since he came out and said 20% across the board, it's probably doubled or something like that. So $3,600 a year. It's going to cost the average American family, but that number is just looking at the effects of tariff policy. Trump has other offsetting positive policies that are going to lighten the burden on the American lower and middle class. Like the expansion of the child tax credit, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime.
I'm sorry. So the expansion of the child tax credit, how much would that expansion be?
I'm not sure the exact figure. I think it's big though. Whoa, was it 6? Was it 6K?
That's Harris.
Wait, what?
It's Harris.
Oh, Harris is 6K? Is hers bigger than his? I thought they were pretty in line. Trump came out with right?
Are they the same?
No, I said they're pretty in line. And then I said Trump came out with his first, right? His proposal. I believe he came out with it at a rally. It went over well, and then Harris came out with it too. Same with no tax on tips. Trump came out with that one first. And then Harris.
Yeah, so the no tax on tips and the no tax on overtime isn't. I believe that if you get, first of all, I don't know what evidence you have that that's going to offset tariff prices, because not everyone benefits from those things. Two, also I believe that if you get income, you should be taxed. Also, this is simply just going to incentivize for people to, one, spend less time at home, less time with their family, less time to have leisure activities. Right. This is drastically going to lower people's quality of life. I believe that these things should be maintained as well. Incentivizing for people to overwork themselves for the sake of getting more money, all because it doesn't get taxed, I think is dystopian as fuck. I think if you get income, it should be taxed. I think you should not just be you should not be incentivized to do overtime. I think companies should be paying people a livable wage off rip. We already have an issue in this country of parents not even be able to be home. That's an issue. What?
Before I forget, so you mentioned that it's not gonna benefit everybody, which is a true statement. Not everybody has kids.
I didn't say that it's not going to benefit everyone, but in terms of tips, not all jobs take tips.
No, I know that's what I'm getting at here. So you're saying it's not going to benefit everyone. Not everybody has kids. Not everybody makes tips. Not everybody works overtime. But I mean, the service industry is huge. So many of the people who are in the lower and middle class.
Right, but where's your evidence that this is going to offset tariff taxes?
Because those policies are ones that benefit primarily the lower and middle class, as opposed to tariffs, which the primary burden is on the lower and middle class.
Yeah, but I don't see where you're getting this from. What numbers are you crunching to get to this?
I didn't say that it's going to totally offset it.
I didn't say that you said it was going to totally offset it. I'm asking you where it's going to offset it.
Well, so if tariffs are a tax that you pay, and then on the other hand, you have a tax cut or a tax break. So tariffs that you pay is a plus, and then a tax break or a tax cut is a minus. So they're offsetting.
Right, I understand this, but would it be anything that would be substantial that would actually help anyone, or do you just care if it's pennies?
Yeah, well, I mean, no tax on overtime and no tax on tips is huge.
So do you care if it's pennies, or how substantial does it have to be to actually benefit people?
What I'm saying is it's huge if you're someone who makes tips or works or.
But
works
I don't see where you're getting this from though.
The child tax credit is huge too.
But I don't see where you're getting this from.
I'm sorry. You mean you want a source?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. So tips, restaurant, it's not a source. I mean, I can look one up if you really want. But tips, I mean, restaurant workers, they make $2 an hour.
I'm asking how this is going to offset the prices of tariffs in a way that is actually meaningful, that benefits people.
Because the government's taking.
I'm asking you for a source that crunches the numbers on this.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, I had no idea Philly lost.
Taxfoundation.org posted an article. I haven't read it yet, but it is. I mean, it's recent and it seems like it's comprehensive. I'll read it through as you do, I guess. It is. It is called.
You said the tax foundation.
Yes, it's called Donald Trump Tax Plan Ideas.
From the Tax Foundation?
Yeah.
The same place with an article called "Frustrated with Tipping. No tax on tips could make it worse."
So, could you repeat that?
I'm sorry. Whatever. Just disregard that. So I'm confused. What is the title called?
Donald Trump. Sorry, I was getting a call there. Donald Trump Tax Plan and Ideas, Details and Analysis. It's actually Tax Plan Ideas. There's no and in between there. I messed that up.
Mm-hmm.
Funky trying to like switch tabs and then the mic cuts out.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's funky trying to switch tabs and the mic cuts out. I don't know when to back on.
Yeah, you need to like give it like 3 seconds full.
Yeah, I gotta get my computer pulled up. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be a lot easier for you. Let's see.
Also, one thing I want to say is that economic models are historically wildly inaccurate and unreliable.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So it just goes over his plans, making indeed 2017 tax cuts, Jobs Act permanent, lower the corporate tax rates, exemptions on tips, Social Security benefits, repeal of the green energy subsidies, tariff policy, 10% universal tariff, increase tariffs on China to 60%, further raise the universal tariff to 20%. It says here there is potential for retaliation that could harm the U.S. exports to further reduce GDP. The economical impacts.
That's a valid point on tariffs. That's basically saying like, so we're going to come out and say, oh, we're going to charge you a 20% tax to bring stuff here. And then they come back and they say, okay, well, we're charging you 20% now to bring stuff here. That's a valid point against tariffs.
Mm-hmm. Long-run GDP could increase long-run GDP could increase by 1.5% with tax policy reforms, largely driven by the TCJA. Permanence and lower corporate taxes. Tariffs could reduce GDP by 0.8% with a 10% universal tariff and 60% tariffs on China, and by 1.3 if universal tariffs rise to 80% to 20%. It could cause a trade war. Obviously, that's happened. Job impact, the combination of tax cuts and tariffs could result in a loss of 387,000 jobs in the long run. Fiscal impact, revenue loss from tax cuts is 6.1 trillion over the next 10 years. The gain would be 2.6 to 3.8 trillion over the next 10 years. The deficit would increase by 1.2 trillion due to the combination of tax cuts and tariffs.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot to unpack there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk about the tax on tips and the.
They do. That's the first thing they talked about.
I missed that. So much going on.
Yeah, that was the first thing they talked about. Simone, thank you so much for the $50 Cash App. They were talking about his exemptions when it comes to taxes.
Gotcha, yeah.
I believe there's also another article here from the Tax Foundation where it goes over how no tax on tips can make can make these things worse. Hold on, let me grab that for you.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one. I'm wondering how companies are gonna, like, you'd think you might be able to like do some funny business there.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. I also don't know how they would necessarily inform that because like tips is not. I don't care. Whatever.
You said how?
Oh, I guess I'm sorry. Actually, no. I guess it'll be more like an end of year type thing. Okay. Let's see. It goes over. It's a comprehensive article on how this would actually work. So it's the benefits. It would help workers, obviously, lessen the tip burden, and obviously it would help lower income workers. The small share of workers benefit. Only 2.5 of the workforce works in tipped occupations. That's what I was telling you before, that this wouldn't really offset anything. Unintended behavior. More businesses may opt tipping practices to avoid wage taxes. That's another issue that I have. That's another issue that I have fundamentally with no tax on tips. That's one of my main criticisms of Kamala Harris is the fact that like I believe that people should get taxed, right, on any income that they get. And what we should do is be attacking these companies who are allowing for tips so they can underpay their workers and have me, a random ass person who's coming into their business to do whatever I need to do, to be burdened with paying your workers' bills. That is your job. Potential for abuse. Higher paid workers could find ways to reclassify part of their income as tips to benefit from the tax exemption. There is also a level of complexity as complications to the tax code, making endorsement difficult. That's what I was thinking as well. I don't know exactly how they would be able to do it, because if this is the case, then you likely wouldn't need to report your your tips and your taxes, obviously, but also like how are we going to enforce like the business itself taxing your tips, because this would be more like a federal tax and not like the business itself.
What do you mean the business taxing your tips?
Right, so that I know of some businesses where they take a part of the person's tip.
That's not a tax though. You're talking about like distributing to like the busboys and stuff.
No, I know. No. And that's not what I mean. I mean, like the business itself takes a part of the tip, but I don't know what they mean, right? I would require for them to be more specific on what they actually mean by this. Also, Chad, I breathe hard because I have asthma. My lungs don't work. The estimated cost, it will be 107 billion over the next 10 years. And much higher if more industries shift to tip-based income, which I think is problematic as well.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with like the funny business. It's like,
I think that's fucked up. But there is a concern. One second, there's one more. There is a concern of revenue loss, significant loss in federal revenue, especially if businesses exploit the exemption, and also because it's extremely vague.
Look at that number though. Whatever was there a number associated with that?
With what specifically?
The last thing you said, loss in federal revenue.
No, this is just like a concern of what could happen.
Okay. Yeah, but like
it's simply because like businesses may exploit it with what you went over.
If there was a number associated with that, it would pale in comparison to the projected revenues of the tariff policy.
Yeah, but I don't see where you're getting that from.
The projected revenues of the tariff policy.
Yeah, what's of the I'm sorry, I got it mixed up in my head, of the tariff policy.
Yeah.
And that would be, okay, then we go over this.
What the projected revenue of it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean it probably said it in that article.
Let's go back. The economic impact. They said the economic impact would increase the GDP by 1.5 in the long run.
GDP is not tax revenue.
I know. No, I'm just reading the entire thing.
Yeah, okay.
No, actually. Yeah, so we would lose more money than we would gain. We would lose twice the amount.
In terms of what? Federal tax revenues?
Yeah. It would be 6.1 trillion lost to 2.6 gained.
They're using the 10% tariff level though. When you double it to 20, you double the tariff revenue, and then it's really in line.
I'm pretty sure this is account. This does not account for that.
No, I think when we were reading it earlier, we said that they were using the 10% number, the first proposal.
Well, no, they weren't just using the first proposal. They go over all of them, then goes over it within the next decade.
No, but like
they don't. I don't see where they didn't pick a specific one.
No, there should be a number associated with the tariffs.
Let me see.
I think it was 10 when I was looking at it. But
I'm not seeing anything. Let me see if I can grab it.
And also, I mean, it's really hard to predict because what you're doing when you're estimating tariff revenues is you're applying a 20% tax on like what we imported last year, but like it's going to get more expensive to import stuff, so you might import less stuff, and then so you're taking 20% of a smaller number. So it's hard to get anything that figure.
Oh, fuck off. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something specifically here.
Oh, it's right at the top.
Am I tweaking? Did I scroll too fast?
It's the first paragraph, dude. 10% or higher universal baseline tariff and raise current tariffs on China to 60%. So then if you're using the 2000 numbers, then it's much more in line with projected.
Wait, where are you reading? Wait, am I reading the right one? I have like something pulled up.
I'm on the taxfoundation.org article.
Right. No, are you under a key finding or a trade war?
I'm the first paragraph under. It goes table of contents, top line preliminary estimates, and then it's the first like chunk of words. This is Donald Trump tax plan ideas, detail and analysis.
Oh shit! I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. There we go. Fine. Sorry. See the.
But then, I mean, that other article that you were looking at, they might have been using the 20% number.
No. I was looking at articles all from the same website. Because I was looking at the tariff tracker one, not the Donald Trump one.
That's you.
You said this in the first part. Oh yeah. Yeah, but this you said the first paragraph did?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And you're saying that this is what they're doing the math based off of?
I would assume.
That's not what it said.
That's not what said.
That's not what they're said. This is just them going over his overall proposals. But like I'm trying to find out like where they're getting their math from.
They do math later on. I assume that they say the number again.
Yeah, but they hold on.
Actually, no. They say 10 to 20. They say in the like the little Excel sheet looking thing. They say 10 to 20. Look, they have ranges for a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Like as far as where the final number is coming from, like is it coming from a high end estimate of tax breaks and a low end?
Our estimates illustrates that Trump's proposed. I'm sorry. Our estimate illustrate that Trump's proposed tariff threatens to offset the economic benefits of his proposed tax policy changes, while falling short of offsetting the tax revenue losses. Trump's combination of policies could therefore shrink economic output and grow the national debt.
Well, I'm not against growing the national debt. I think it should grow every year.
I understand that, right? I understand that the debt should grow, right? But that's only if it's specifically in proportion to other things.
Yes.
But that's not what they're saying here. Yeah, I don't see where they're only accounting for the 10%.
Yeah, they don't really make it clear what number they're using. They say 10 to 20.
Let me see. Let's look at the graph here. Let's look at they have the table 1 economic revenue effects in Trump's major tax. So let's it seems like they do it. It seems like they do it individually here. So they have a list here of of each of these particular tax policies. So they have one where they like lower the tax corporate rate from 21% to 20%, lower the tax corporate rate from 20% to 15%. Sorry. Increase tariffs from China to 60% and impose a 10% universal tariff on all goods. They go over. They have a entire table on that. They also have the increase on universal tariff from 10 to 20%. They have a table on that as well. They go over the specific numbers.
Yeah, it's not 100% clear to me though. So is it?
Well, it's a giant table on the website.
Oh, I'm on the same exact part that you are. But so why is it listed twice? So like impose a 10% so it's China and the universal tariff, and then
no. I'm sorry, no, they don't say it twice. The second one that I read was retaliation, possible retaliation from this tariff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's totally hypothetical.
Well, yeah, but they still have to account for this, right?
Well,
what I'm saying is that this goes over. All I'm saying is that this table goes over all of these things. This table goes over the 10% to 20%, and it still doesn't look good for you.
I think it looks fine.
I mean, agree to disagree, I guess.
Sure. I mean, yeah, but I'm sure you can find a more favorable one, and I'm sure you can find a more negative one.
I mean, yeah, but like this is what you've given me, so I'm not necessarily the one making the claim here.
Yeah, it was just the first one I found, and it seems like it's a reliable source.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not a reliable source.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm wondering why you're voting for Kamala.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm voting for Kamala because one, she has over 20 years of political. Sorry, fuck, it's cold as shit in my room. Hold on, sorry. One, she has over 20 years of political work under her belt. She has proven herself to be a capable leader, given the fact that like all of the positions that she's ever held have been elected positions. She herself, one thing I find to be very likable about her is the fact that she, instead of attacking the crime, she attacks why people commit the crime. We've seen her both in her time pre-vice president era and during her time as vice president. Pre-vice president era, she was able to spearhead the Back on Track initiative, where instead of putting people in jail, she instead targeted why they were committing particular crimes. It was able to lower recidivism by 40% in her state, by instead of sending them to jail, would put them into rehabilitation programs. And after they completed these rehabilitation programs, she would then expunge their records to make sure that they were able to get a job. So instead of putting these people in jail and then having them hike up their records and having them constantly going back to jail, she instead targeted exactly why they were going to jail, noticing that people typically do these things out of desperation because they themselves cannot get a job or, things like that. They do things out of poverty and desperation. We can fast forward to her time as vice president. We see that there's a crisis at the border, right? So her job was to address why people are coming over the border and see if we can disincentivize them from doing that, right? Instead of attacking the people and just blocking them out using a bunch of walls. So instead, she was able to sustain funding for these Central American countries and help stabilize their economies. And because of this, we've seen a decrease in migrants traveling through Central America to come and die at our borders, right? Because these people are leaving, not necessarily because they are being like prosecuted in their countries, but more because their countries are being destabilized, let's say, because of the pandemic, right? These countries already had weaker economies, but the pandemic exacerbated a lot of these issues and it prompted people to leave. So that's one thing. She's also not a rapist, fraudster, P3DL racist. That's another moral thing there. She's also the vice president with the most tie-breaking votes.
All right, yeah, some reasons there. I'm not too familiar with her background as a prosecutor. Mm-hmm. It sounds like she did some good things. I mean, in theory, I'm all for addressing the root of the problem as opposed to like cracking down on punishment. So I mess with that. On immigration, though, and our policy with sending money to South and Central America, like more people have crossed the Darien Gap over the last couple of years than like in pretty much any period previously.
The what gap? Say that again.
The Darien Gap.
Okay. More people have crossed.
Yeah.
Where are you getting that from?
I can look it up. I think I heard it.
And what policy would? Are you saying that like the administration is letting this happen?
No, I'm just. Well, you were saying that less people are coming up, and you're saying that all the money we've been sending down there has been doing some good, and I don't think that's really reflected in the amount of border crossings we've had.
I'm a little bit confused. Border crossings have lowered, I believe, by 40% monthly.
What? But like, you're talking about lowered since another time underneath her watch, her and Biden's watch.
No. Let me grab this for you. Let me go ahead and
lowered since what?
Oops.
Are you talking about like illegal border crossings? Like what's the?
Yeah. The number of migrants illegally crossing the U.S.-Mexico border has plummeted 40% since President Joe Biden clamped down on asylum earlier this month. This was
earlier this month. You're saying earlier this month?
No, not earlier this month. This was.
And I didn't say illegal crossings. I just said people coming into the country.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
I think that the numbers are nuts. Like I think she's waving around this magical.
Is it legal? Is it legal?
So it's legal, yes.
Then why do you care?
Because it's a detriment to the health of the American populace.
Oh, where are you getting that from? That's fucked up. This is xenophobia.
Xenophobia? What?
Yeah, so when is immigration not good for the economy?
It's good for the elite.
No.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
You're talking about GDP growth and like what are
Yeah, I don't so that's a crazy ass fucking argument. Immigration helps every economy. We literally have economies today who are begging for immigrants because their economy cannot survive without them.
Economy in what sense? In what sense do they benefit?
Right, so immigrants are more likely to they put more into the economy than they take out. One, because they are less likely to be paid like a full price. They're more likely to take lower paying jobs. Yeah. As well as the fact that they're more likely to take jobs that natural born Americans do not want to do, right? So they take over a lot of our construction jobs, a lot of our farming jobs, a lot of things that end up sustaining you. And because they are typically paid less and they accept less payments, then they are going to be putting more into the economy than they get out.
As a college student who right now I'm making any money I'm making off of door dashing. Like that's screwing me over. Like why? I don't need.
How the fuck is an immigrant screwing you over, motherfucker? You're in college and you're broke. That's your fault.
What? I mean, I don't know how my fault is. More it has to do with my age, and I mean, I'm not broke by any means.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, then get it together. Lock in. Okay, so I don't see what that has to do with immigrants. Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? That's college life. Everyone's fucking broke in college. What does that have to do with immigrants?
Yeah, so we don't need 10 million immigrants running around.
Why do you care? They help the economy. They bolster the economy. They make up 40% of our economy. What is the issue with it? This just sounds like xenophobia.
Can I make a point?
Before I respected you, right? But I don't see what the fuck is going on here.
I'm sorry. Can I make a point real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right. So you said before that immigrants accept lower wages and they do jobs that Americans don't want to do. I'd say right now I'm doing one of the lowest skilled jobs in the economy, and what I don't need is I don't need 10 million immigrants running around accepting lower wages for my DoorDash gigs.
Lock in. Fuck that guy. First of all, how do you know they're immigrants? You don't know anyone's immigration status, right? This just sounds like you just saw like a fucking Hispanic person and assumed that they were a fucking immigrant. This is crazy.
I'm not talking on an individual level. You just look at the numbers on who's here, who's came here.
How the fuck? What's wrong with an immigrant making money? Honey, lock in, Ross. Russ, you lost the motherfucking plot. How about you lock in, okay? This is exactly why I invite countries. I'm sorry, countries. No, Russ, because you're proving my point right now. This is exactly why you're proving my point right now, right? Because you're saying that these people are working harder than you. That's a fucking skill issue, brother.
That's not what I said.
That's a skill issue. They're faster than you. Them thumbs are quick as shit. You not getting the deliveries ain't got shit to do with them. Hello? DoorDash? Get a job.
What are you talking about?
Why are you blaming the fact that you're broke on immigrants?
I'm not broke.
Then why are you complaining then?
Like you said immigrants accept lower wages.
Okay.
If immigrants accept lower wages, why would DoorDash pay me to deliver the food?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
They're gonna accept anyone.
Yeah, and
They don't have a quota.
And everyone's going to make less money if you have 10 million people coming in at the bottom of the system and accepting lower wages.
Then how about you fucking climb the system then, Russ, and stop complaining? This is a skill. Then stop complaining. Skill issue. Anyway, S, thank you so much for the $5 Venmo. Everyone's trying to fucking struggle and get up. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and it would be easier if there weren't 10 million people.
Russ,
if we didn't
lock in. This is it. This. I'm not gonna lie, Russ. This is a skill issue, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. Either climb the ranks or shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. Right? With all due respect, this is just a skill issue. I'm sorry. This has nothing. You're coming over here saying that like immigrants have a better work ethic than you. Whoa, dude! Like, who gives a fuck? This is a skill issue. This is a skill issue, Russ. Lock in. Lock the fuck in. Get a second job. Do better. Get good, even.
My full-time gig is school.
Okay, then.
Is DoorDash.
I don't know. Maybe, get good, Russ. Start working. Are you driving a bike or a car?
I don't get what these personal attacks are.
No. I'm not making personal attacks, right? But you're saying that like it's making you make less money. No, you're making yourself make less money. Lock in, Russ. You do DoorDash. Lock in. Russ, lock in and do longer hours. Okay? Immigrants coming over here and being willing to work doesn't mean shit. But also, Russ, I'm a little bit confused. Matter of fact, let me help you out. Matter of fact, Russ, I'm gonna hold your hand.
But 3
Russ, it's okay, Russ. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say, because what you said was fucking insane. Because we were having a good little conversation. No, we were having a good conversation before, Russ. I don't know what happened.
You're screaming and calling
I'm not just screaming at you, Russ, but this is brokey behavior. I'm not gonna lie.
You're saying get a second job. You want me to work?
Russ, I'm just saying, Russ, this shit is crazy.
Go to school at the same time. You think that's what I should have to do to succeed?
Russ, I get it. Russ, I get it. Russ, it's okay, right? But this doesn't have anything to do with immigrants. This is about you not locking the fuck in, right? Okay. So anyway, it is. This is lazy shit, okay? Anyway, so like I was saying before, matter of fact, let me go ahead and grant you this, right, Russ? I'm gonna go ahead and grant you this. Riddle me this. Why is it that when Democrats propose the most conservative bill to keep more people out of the country, right, and make it harder for immigrants to go in, why is it that your candidate made the Republican Party in the House shut down the bill? I'm a little bit confused. Why do you want to vote for a political party who wants to leverage the fact that you're broke against you to win an election? When Democrats were trying to solve this issue, and Kamala vows for the fact that if she wins the House and the Senate, that she's. I'm just saying. No. 1 second, Russ. I just want to be able to finish what I'm saying.
I don't even know what the question is at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it again.
If you just ask me the question and let me answer it, I'd appreciate it.
So I thought you said you didn't know the question.
I did back when you fucking asked it.
About the bill? I just asked you the question.
Yeah, okay. I want to clarify. How did Trump make them do anything?
Right, because Donald Trump is the Republican Party's main candidate, right? He's their main candidate. He does have influence as a former president of the United States. This is also what they have said, that he called them up and he told them to shoot down the bill and to not solve the issue. Republicans did not have any issue with this bill. They didn't even have issue with the fact that the first time the bill was proposed, that it had funding for Ukraine, because they voted for funding for Ukraine anyway. So that wasn't an issue with them. Their job was to find an issue with the bill and to just make up any kind of story to say why they shut it down. But other than that, your party is being dishonest and leveraging the fact that you're broke and that immigrants are faster than you so they can win an election so you can vote for them, Russ.
The immigrants shouldn't be here.
What the fuck are you talking about, Russ? Immigrants should be here. How do you even determine this? That's like saying that no one should be. Russ, you shouldn't be here. Are you indigenous?
No.
Okay, then you shouldn't be here. Lock the fuck in. Russ, shut the hell up. Shut up. This whole thing, immigrants shouldn't be. No, that's a dumb point. I'm trying to help you, Russ.
I haven't made the point. This country wasn't founded by indigenous people.
Yes, it was. Oh my God. What? Yes, it was. Unless you're. I'm sorry, Russ. Unless you're indigenous, you don't get to say that shit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're all immigrants. Stop talking. Okay, you're illegal. Okay, and if anything, you're an anchor baby. Lock in, okay? So like I was saying before, like I was saying, like I was
asked me a question.
please tell me. No, you're not answering the question that I just asked.
Can someone in the comments tell me the last full sentence I've said?
Russ, I don't give a fuck. You said something crazy. I'm going to interrupt you. I'm not going to do it. Okay. So answer my question, Russ. Riddle me this: why is it that Republicans shot down the bill that is going to give you exactly what you wanted to make sure that less immigrants are doing a better job than you?
Before that, I need a source on Trump calling them up.
Right. He literally said that if the bill tanks, that we should blame him.
That's not him calling them up.
Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this real quick.
Don't you think they should equalize? Nobody asked. The so-called border security deal Biden is gushing out and pushing out is not designed to stop illegal immigration. It's designed to continue the invasion of America while sending billions of dollars to Ukraine and other countries. And you know, Ukraine's an interesting case. People always want to know my feeling.
Oh my God,
Number
this guy fucking.
We're in for 200 billion plus for 20 billion. Important for them. And don't you think they should equalize? Nobody asks them. It's like I did with NATO. I said,
my brother in Christ. Oh my God, this guy fucking rambles. He's so senile. Let me just grab the actual.
What he's saying there is that the bill includes other elements besides cracking down on the border.
Actually, no, it doesn't. He's just fucking lying, Russ. He's lying. Republicans had no issue with the bill. Republicans wrote the bill. They wrote the bill. If anything, 4 Democrats voted against the bill because they said it would make it harder for people to get into the country. He's lying. He's lying through his teeth.
Source?
What? For what?
Well, I mean,
for what in particular?
I mean, so the bill was it didn't include those other elements that he was just talking about?
No, right? So the first bill did include funding for Ukraine, right? It doesn't even matter, though. Republicans are hypocrites because they voted. I'm not done speaking. I don't care. No, Russ. You thought you ate. You didn't. You're hungry, Russ. All right, the immigrants are eating before you. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. Fuck off. But yeah, like I was saying before, the first time they proposed the bill also included funding for Ukraine. But Republicans are hypocrites, right? Because they funded Ukraine anyway. They voted for a bill to fund Ukraine anyway. This was an excuse just so they wouldn't be able to vote for the border bill to give Democrats the win for solving the border crisis, right? You do realize that they proposed the bill by itself, right? They had a standalone border bill.
And this standalone border bill, is that what Trump was talking about there?
Right. So what he was talking about here is the. Whoa, Chris.
That was crazy.
Oh my God. Dude, feel free to come up. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. What the fuck? It's good to see you too, man. Fuck. I'm about to cry. Sorry. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah. So yeah, there was a standalone bill.
I asked if that was what Trump was talking about in the clip you rolled.
No, he's talking about the initial bill that had funding for Ukraine, and they use that as an excuse to shoot down the bill. But it doesn't even matter though, because Republicans voted for a bill to send money to Ukraine anyway.
But you claimed that he lied, but he was talking about the bill that did include those elements.
It's hypocritical, is what I'm saying.
You said he lied.
He did lie.
I'm confused. So there's
he made two different statements, right?
There's a second. So the first
he made two different statements. I said he was lying about the bill that I said that he's lying about the fact that the bill is going to allow more immigrants into the country. 4 Democrats voted against the bill because they said it would make it harder for immigrants to come into the country. So who's correct? The Republicans who wrote the bill, or some random guy who told 30,000 lies in his 4 years of presidency?
I mean, I'd like to hear 30,000 lies. Source?
Okay, let's go ahead and grab this.
Wait, is there a legit source like that?
Yep. There are people's jobs who go over everything he's ever said.
That's crazy. You know the number from Kamala?
From Kamala?
number of lies ever? Like what is this? I've never heard of a number.
We can go to Politico. Politico has a great comprehensive chart. They both told lies. Do you like Politico?
I think I've seen Politico.
Let's see.
I was kind of fucking around, but I mean, it's kind of interesting.
Do you want a source or?
Well, we're not going to actually be able to go through 30,000 lies.
Oh, you want? Oh, I thought you meant like that he. Oh, well,
I thought you just threw a random number out there.
No, that's an actual estimate.
Okay. Nah, but I'll have to take a look at that. But I don't think we got 30,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I believe Kamala told. I don't want to get it wrong. Let me get it for you. Was it in the 70? Nope, 113 times. Nope, that's a lie. Let me see. I'm not sure. I'll find it for you. Mushroom, thank you so much for the baby dragon. I appreciate you. Let me see. Let me grab this for you. Let me look at the fact check. Oh, wait, no, it's actually lower than that. Never mind. But thank you so much for the gift as well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I missed who that was. I was reading something. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh yeah, what did you want again regarding the border?
Border. I forget what it were. You said 30,000 lies, and that's.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. So he made two different statements here, right? He said that it was going to let immigrants into the country. No. Democrats voted against the bill because it would make it harder. Right. That's where we were. So we can continue with that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the specifics on the bill. I was just asking.
Right. So, do you agree with like adding more border agents?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so do you also agree with like adding more machines at the border to make sure that like certain types of like illegal substances are less likely to come over the border? Do you agree with that?
Sure, but I mean, I'm not too knowledgeable.
I'm just asking. Do you think that's a good idea?
Well, at face value, sure, but then like there's specifics. Like, do I want to spend $1 trillion to get these things in place? No.
Oh, because you don't have $1 trillion, baby. You're getting fucking dunked on by immigrants. Okay. Trust me, it's not going to affect you. Second of all, and if your issue was immigrants, then you'd prefer this. I just want to let you know, like in the grand scheme. Whoa.
It's just about being cost effective.
I'm not done, but yeah, but like in the long run, this would be cost effective for you because there will be less immigrants, right? Do you also agree with like I forgot what it's called, but it's when you're able to like do like a face scan to make sure that like people are being identified correctly. Do you agree with that, to be able to like catch people, say if they're illegal, say if they're like a reoffending illegal immigrant, it will be easier to find those people. Do you agree with that?
Reoffending illegal immigrants?
Right. So people who have crossed the border illegally, they get caught, they get deported, and then they cross the border again. Do you think that type of facial recognition would be good there?
Seems reasonable.
Oh, okay. That's another part. Do you think it's a good idea to like appoint extra judges to streamline the process for people who are like, say, in like detention centers, asylum seekers, stuff like that?
That one goes both ways. So that's like what I was going before with like the magical amnesty wand, and you were saying like, oh, like they're not illegal, so why do you care? And like you're talking about like expediting the process of granting people amnesty, and so that's probably what Trump was doing.
That's a thing that most countries have, right? That's a right that immigrants have, right? You are not an illegal immigrant until you are no longer an asylum seeker.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Right. So like him being against this is fucking like is insane, right? This is against the law.
No, the number of people who have been granted amnesty or like that kind of temporary status is crazy.
What's wrong with that? You're. I just want to remind you, Russ. You're getting mad at legal immigration right now.
Well, it's legal, but it's under it's at the discretion of the administration.
Right. So you're getting mad at legal immigration right now.
Well, I think it's an abuse of our system being undertaken by.
You're getting mad at legal immigration right now. Abuse of what system? Abuse of the system from the system?
And the temporary status.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We want to just grant everybody amnesty?
We don't grant everyone amnesty.
No, that's what I'm asking.
This doesn't make any sense though, because the bill, again, that your candidate got shot down in the House would make it harder for people to seek amnesty. So I'm confused. It sounds like you want the bill to be passed, which means that you should be voting for Kamala. That's literally the reason why 4 Democrats voted against the bill.
No, but
it is the most conservative border bill ever proposed by Democrats.
Sorry, I just had a notification pop up. The last component of the bill you talked about was adding those judges, which are going to expedite the amnesty process. No,
right, but this doesn't mean it's going to let everyone in. It means it's going to speed up the process, because the issue at the border is not that a bunch of people are coming in. The crisis at the border is that our asylum system is being overloaded with people who are claiming asylum, right? So if we expedite the process, we can get these people out and deport them if needed as quicker than usual.
Yeah, but if the person above the judges is saying, "Don't kick them out, let them in."
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your paranoia about them letting in immigrants, because again, if that's the case, then these people would be legal. And I don't see why you would have an issue with legal immigration, Russ. I don't see who above the judge is just going to grant random immigrants legality just because they feel like it.
I think it's coming down from the top. And then my issue,
top of what? The judge is the top.
My issue is that once they're getting in here, they're granted their temporary status, their amnesty, or whatever it is, they're getting a bunch of handouts that should be going to the American people.
So you're mad that legal immigrants are getting legal immigrant shit?
Yes, I think that the benefits should go because
this doesn't make. But how do you? What are you talking about?
Funding for those programs comes from our tax dollars, and then the benefits go to people.
If they're a legal immigrant, then they're also going to have. What are you talking about, genius? Again, you do realize these people are putting more into the economy than they're taking out. You're just being xenophobic.
Again, you haven't given me a good metric on that.
Right, because again, you're complaining about legal immigration and says that it puts a strain on the American people, and no, it doesn't. Because immigrants take less from the economy than they put in.
That's bullshit.
No, it is not. I told you again that you agreed with me. You agreed with me and gave your own anecdote as to how that is the case. Why are you all of a sudden disagreeing with me now? You're saying that immigrants are more likely to take lower paying jobs, right? And yet they still pay just as much as anyone else, which means that they're putting more into the economy and not getting as much out of it. I don't know about you, but for capitalism, that bolsters the economy.
Yes, it bolsters the economy, but the beneficiaries are the rich and the elite and the corporations, not the American lower.
You work for DoorDash, motherfucker. You're barely getting a fucking tax refund this year. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're in college. I don't know what you mean benefit the 1%. No, it doesn't. It stimulates the economy. Right? These people sustain your life. They fix your cars. They mine the materials that go into your phone. What's going on? What do you mean by this? Where are you getting this from? It just sounds like you're bitter because the immigrants are better than you. Of course. They come over here to work and then you're mad that they're working? Hello?
Yes, they shouldn't be stealing.
Oh my God, Russ, shut up. How is you cool? What the fuck? How is you cool? Is you Peppermint Patty? Bro's mad that immigrants are coming to the country, bolstering the economy and working, and they're better than he is at his own job. That's fucking crazy to me. Hi, how old are you?
42.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
Because honestly, my life was better when he was in office. And I think a lot of the stuff that they're saying about him is stuff that didn't have an effect of him being in office the last time. We're talking about, you said he raped somebody, which I wanted to explain this to you for weeks now. Criminal and civil are two different things. Do you know that? Do you like understand that? Can you Google that and see what the different definitions is and the different liabilities? Somebody can make you civil liable for something, but that's not saying that you're guilty. You understand that, right?
Right. So this civil court, right, he was found legally liable via the preponderance of evidence.
Exactly.
Civil court still requires evidence. It's not like a mini court.
But it's different, right? You understand? Just Google it.
So wait, is sexual assault better under the context of a civil court?
The point I'm saying is, like in Diddy's case, he actually raped people in real life. So that was
He did.
actual physical thing he did, and they proved.
He did. He
Okay?
did. Right. So do you know the statute limit? Wait, Johnny, I have an echo. Do you know the statute limitation?
What?
Do you know what the
There's no
statute limitation?
limitation on rape or murder. Like, where are you? Do you live in America?
Right. I don't know where you're
Anyway.
getting that from.
There is no statute of limitation on rape and murder. Why do you think they're charging Diddy with shit from back in the 90s and the 80s?
Anyway.
You live here? Like, you come here. You come
Why are
up
you?
here and
Why
do
is
all
it
this
screaming at
bullshit
me?
Because you scream at everybody.
Why is it? Why is it? Why is it screaming at me?
And everything you just said,
Johnny, why is it screaming at me?
It's affecting the.
Is it still echoing? Do I still have an echo?
No, you're fine. Why
Okay.
is it yelling at me though?
Why is it yelling at you?
That's hilarious.
Can we take a
Okay.
step back? Chill.
Yeah.
You're getting very emotional, and like nobody here is getting. Hold on. Yeah. Shh. Wait. Stop. All right, Miss Taylor, take a step back. Take a step back. All right. Listen. Okay. It's giving. All right. Chill. It's giving Bridezilla. Take a step back. The fact of the matter is, one, nobody here is getting paid to be your therapist, so don't treat us like your therapist. If you have some sort of hold on. If you got some sort of low style trauma you got to deal with, you could do it elsewhere. It's not going to happen here. The fact of the matter is, you're very emotional, and while this has been enlightening, it's just not.
Come in here and fucking try to double team.
Will it help if we do ASMR? Like a little ASMR
One
for you?
second, everyone. Everyone chill. Everyone wait. Stop screaming. Stop. Oh my God, stop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, stop. First of all, I don't know where you're getting this from, that there's no statute of limitations on sexual abuse. Honey, yes, there is. Yes, there is.
She's so emotional.
I don't
Like,
know where
chill.
you're getting this from. I don't know why you're so angry at me. I don't know why it's yelling at me, chat. Stop. And you're wearing my favorite color too. We could be sisters. Stop. Anyway, like I said before, right? So this civil case, can you answer my question? Is sexual abuse better if it's under a civil case?
You keep muting me. The point is, it's different. You cannot.
Okay, so does that make it better? Does sexual abuse not matter as much if it's under a civil court?
You're just doing your thing. You do. You cannot tangibly say this man is a rapist because of a civil suit. That's what I'm saying. Somebody can sue me because they felt like I did something to them. That's a civil matter.
Right, but he was still found legally liable. Yes, Nate, thank you so much for the $5 cash app. Okay, so yes, someone can sue you over anything, but whether or not you were found guilty, right? Whether or not you were found legally liable is a different thing entirely. I could sue you right now for coming on my live and screaming at me. But whether or not you were found legally liable is a different story. He was found legally liable, tinnitus. Okay? So can you please you
keep muting me?
Because you keep screaming at me.
Everybody else, what's the problem? You can't handle it?
Yep, no, but at least I stopped. At least
also, but my titties will never sag like that. You are an embarrassment to bigger girls. Put a fucking bra on. You look a hot mess. Where's
they
your
like
mama
my
at? You look
titties.
stupid. Put a fucking bra on.
Stupid. How do you look?
Okay.
Oh my fucking God.
Why do y'all keep looking at my tits? Damn.
What is happening right now?
Leave
Listen.
the girls alone. They did nothing to you.
Goddamn decorum about
Leave my titties alone. Tinnitus, stop.
Ma'am, please take a step back. You know, Miss Taylor, you know, my mom and pa, they taught me. Listen, take a step back. Take a step back. My mom and pa taught me not to disrespect the uneducated. And you are certainly within the uneducated. I think it would be very helpful for you if you took a step back and tried to experiment with some things, because something's got to calm you down. I'm drinking tea. Maybe tea will help you. Try some tea.
Perfect.
Try some tea, maybe.
Don't listen to her.
Tashika, it's okay. It's fine.
No, I gotta console the titties because like, why is everybody coming at us like, oh my, like, don't listen to her.
You need to have some kind of decorum.
No, you need to respect. No, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. You good. You beautiful. Mwah.
Oh my god, I did not expect to join this live and see just Tashika like over this lady is screaming. Oh my gosh, I can't.
All right, tinnitus. Are you
What
done?
is happening? Oh, I'm turning red.
Anything else?
Tinnitus. Are you done screaming?
Mama anything else?
Tinnitus. Are you done screaming? Why wouldn't my mom care about my tits? She has the same tits.
It's Miss
I get it
Taylor.
from her.
Your mama walk outside like that or show herself to 2,000 people like that? That's
Miss Taylor, it's you.
That's what you don't do.
Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, I did
Why
your
are
portrait.
People aren't even debating me anymore. They're just looking at my tits. And I'm sorry. I know they're fire.
It's the MAGA Republican
we
Party.
can have a real debate because debate is
Tinnitus, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Tiffany, stop.
Go.
Anyways, all right, TT.
Oh, that's my nickname. You can say that. That's
Can you answer my question? Is sexual abuse less bad if it's in a civil court?
I didn't say it was better or worse. No, it's not. But
That's the question that I asked you, though.
And he is a tangible rapist, and that is my problem.
What the fuck is a tangible rapist? What does that mean?
Okay.
Every rapist is tangible.
Okay.
You can't get raped by a concept, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Talking and saying, what the fuck are you talking about?
Please use sentences that make sense, Tetris, please.
What I'm saying is, you call me whatever you want because I don't give a fuck what you call me.
Titus, please.
I don't give a fuck because you look very.
Titina, please. Titina, please. Titina, please.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Anyway, so again, I don't see what this means. He was found. Tetris, stop. Stop.
Can I answer?
Stop.
Stop. Can I answer or not?
You already answered, Tostito. Stop, please. Oh my god.
Definition of criminal and civil. That's what.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Which one makes it better?
Read them out loud.
Which one makes it better? Which one makes it better?
Read them out loud for us.
Okay, let's do that since you asked. You said a criminal conviction and compared to a what?
A civil liability. Civil liability and criminal liability.
Lisa, thank you for the $10 Venmo. Also, someone else sent me $5. I'm so sorry I missed you. I'll see you in a minute.
Goddamn good bra. You want me to send you a coupon code for Ashley Stewart? They have the butterfly bra, girl.
No, I don't like bras. I don't wear bras.
That's disgusting.
Why do you keep looking at my tits? Leave them alone. Leave my titties alone. Oh my god. Leave my titties alone.
Do better. Have some decorum and
Oh my god.
Right. Miss Taylor, take a step back.
Tarantula will not leave me the fuck alone. I don't know why she's doing this.
At the core of this question, I think at the core of this question, Miss Taylor, you may stop speaking for a minute. The floor is mine. So let's recognize something for a second. Be a little respectful. You actually hold on. Take a step back. Take a step back and relax, Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor,
hold on,
take a step back.
Let me give you mod powers, Johnny.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Miss Taylor, listen. Miss Taylor, listen very closely. Miss Taylor, listen closely. Miss Taylor, thank you, Miss Taylor. When you're trying to make the case that you are indeed mentally stable, but instead are coming off as an emotional goblin, you may want to take a step back and recognize where you're in the wrong here. The fact of the matter is, you sound ignorant, you're acting obnoxious, and you are the definition of nonsense. Oh, wonderful. Listen. You know, you have spoken less about your stances on anything and more about Tashika's boobs. It's very weird.
No, that's crazy.
It's like she spent more time talking about your body, which, by the way, you're gorgeous, but she's talking about your body more than she's talked about anything else.
I know. That's why you can't. That's why you keep looking at my double D's, bro. Nicola, thanks so much for the $15. That's another $15 for the breast augmentation fund.
It's a bra. You don't need augmentation. It's a bra. You made a comment earlier, and I'm not young.
Okay,
oh my god! Thank you for the $50 for the titty fund. Someone sent me $50 for my double D's, chat. Oh my god! Little homie Tiny, that's another dinosaur for the titty fund. Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
I'm telling somebody give her $100.
Oh my! Somebody send me $100 for the titty. I'll pop one right now. Stop.
Okay, all jokes aside, somebody do it. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody send me $100.
Yo, somebody jump a universe on top of titty right now.
somebody sends me a Hyundai, I'll go get some too.
Oh my god!
I'll go from an A to a C real quick.
Online? No, that's so fucking funny, bro.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Bradley, I'm looking at you. Oh my god. Anyway, what were we talking about again? You want a $20 cash app for the titty fund. Thank you. All right.
God.
Sorry. Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, my titties hurt too. My back hurt too. Shit. All this damn tit. Anyway, can you stop? Can we stop talking about my breast, please? Or not, you know, I'm down for either. But
you made the comment earlier about the double D's. I was just telling you, as a double D myself, they don't have to look like that. But anyway, did you look up the definitions or no?
You did this unprovoked. You did this anyway. Oh my goodness, that's actually so fucking funny. In civil cases, liability can be estimated based on the negligence or other forms of misconduct, whereas criminal liability requires proof of criminal intent or recklessness.
Exactly. Thank you. So what does that mean to you? How do you interpret that?
Right. So civil court goes over like different forms of misconduct, and then criminal court has to do with like whether or not they intended to be like reckless or have criminal intent. Thank you so much for the glowing jelly fish. I appreciate you.
Exactly. So you asked me why I want to vote for a rapist.
You know what you gotta do now. Well, you know what you gotta do.
If somebody send me $100,
someone send me a fucking universe of Papa Titty.
Listen, I mean, you gotta, you know, us Democrats, we don't lie. Us Democrats, we tell the truth.
Only fans in the party. No, that's so funny, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My fucking stomach hurts. I came out of nowhere.
Not you legit got called out. You were like, oh, Papa Titty, and they were like, oh, bet.
Bradley, that was an insane bluff call. I've never seen somebody do some shit like that. You got too much. Bradley, your pockets play too much. Stop.
That was so funny. People are commenting, we're waiting.
Yeah. Somebody said quickly.
Oh my god, everything hurts.
Yo, holy shit. W, shut up. No, you're not here. Yo, W Bradley. Okay. Wait, Johnny, you got this. I can't fucking breathe.
Sure. Oh my god, that was funny. That honestly, that made my day. Miss Taylor, I think overall here, the essence and the core of our conversation comes down to the facts over fictions and truth over lies. We recognize that you don't have any ground to stand on, which is why you're spewing nonsense and your feelings and beliefs. I mean, you've proven you've made very blatant and apparently today that you are indeed the definition of an emotional individual, and you need to take a step back. Yes, your freedom's at risk, and yet you're throwing your freedom under the bus for Donald Trump. You know, it's just the fact of the matter. Miss Taylor, you quite literally, you give Taylor's bad names.
Oh my god.
You give Taylor's bad names.
Okay, hold on.
You make Taylor's look bad.
How about this? I will go out of my way to be as cordial as possible if you just shut the hell up. Like, I'm really trying. I'm really trying with you, right? Someone just sent me a universe to Papa Titty. This has become so unserious.
Which you still haven't done, just saying.
This conversation has become so unserious, okay? Get to popping is crazy. Like, coil up. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all are down bad in these comments. Please.
I can't. I'm so good. I can't. Plot twist. It was Donald Trump and his burner account, and he's the one who sent the live.
It was a fucking GOP. Anyway, look, stop it, okay? Chat, lock in. Bradley, aren't you gay? Sorry. But anyway, this is crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, This is crazy. Y'all better stop.
Low key, Miss Taylor is like a kind of like a used up wet nap at this point. It's kind of like a beaten horse where I think we're done, right?
I didn't even come on here for you. I came on here to talk
Miss
to
Taylor, I'm like the nightmare in your dreams, okay? I'm here when you least expect it. I'm here when you least expect it.
All right. Lost it. Okay. Everyone's fiending. Stop it. All right. Titty Tiffany, can you please, like, again, a criminal court is made, right? A criminal court is supposed to identify criminal intent. A civil court is supposed to identify misconduct. What he did in the context of sexual assault towards E. Jean Carroll was misconduct, and it was proven. So, like, I don't know where this idea came from that a civil court is like less important than a criminal court.
Okay, girl, if that's what you think, and this
where are you getting this from?
If you think that, you're right. So you telling me the Puffy's case would do the same? If they can just waive the criminal court case and put them in civil court since they the same standard? Is that what you're saying? Does that make sense to you?
No, they don't. They explicitly have different standards, right?
Exactly.
One is to
You made my point. Let's move on because you made my point. They have different standards. That's what I was trying to say. Anything else?
different types of courts have different standards. This doesn't mean that one is less than the other. You're trying to put one on a pedestal over the other, and that doesn't exist.
Right. Okay. So you're saying they're the same, right? So they're the same. So criminal and civil are the same. Okay. Well, if that's what you believe,
in terms of legal severity, yes.
Anything else? Because you just proved your own point, which you've done a couple of times, and nobody.
Wait, no,
that's what I'm supposed to do, Johnny. Am I not supposed to prove my own point?
Let's make clear here. All that she did was call you out for the nonsense you're spewing. I guess
you just said I won.
The core of my question is, Miss Taylor, Miss Taylor, thank you. I can just turn up my mic and nobody can hear you. Miss Taylor, pay very close attention here. The core of this conversation has been pretty nonsense. Do you actually stand for a reason to vote for Donald Trump, or are you solely just here to defend a convicted rapist? What is the actual, like, why are you here? Are you here to defend a convicted felon, which is weird, or two, are you here to talk about some sort of policy you stand on? Because I haven't heard a single thing about policy. I've heard a lot about Tashika's body, not a lot about why you actually vote for Donald Trump.
I get it. I'm not mad at it. I just want you to be who you are. You know what I mean?
Calm down, or they're going to send you another TikTok live.
True. I mean, for your pride. I'm sorry.
So Miss Taylor, I guess, what do you actually stand on? Where are your beliefs at? Because it's not adding up.
Tashika, you can ask me a question. I didn't come on here to answer Johnny's question.
Is she not willing to engage in the conversation?
Are you good? Matter of fact, okay, so Johnny, ask the question one more time.
Sure.
I said Tashika can answer me.
Please stop talking. Please stop talking.
Whatever it is.
Ask the question one more time.
Miss Taylor, you haven't named a single policy or stance you support. What are those policies and stances you support? And please don't immediately jump on into Tashika's body. It's a little weird.
Right. And so, okay. Now assume that I said that.
Okay. You said earlier that Double D's.
Please stop talking about my titties.
I'm addressing.
Holy shit, bro.
No, that's why I answered.
Holy shit. Stop talking about my tits.
That's fine.
Oh my God, this is getting insane. Stop talking about my tits. Stop. Oh my God. Holy shit. All he did was ask you, are you just coming up here to defend a rapist, or are you going to tell us about some policies? God, it's not even funny no more. God damn, you're so belligerent. Stop it, Tinnitus. Stop talking about my fat, juicy titties. Stop it.
If that's what you think, sweetie.
Stop it. Damn.
Okay, people are straight up calling her tinfoil Tostitos taco shell, guys.
Fucking Titty Taylor over here. Fucking,
we don't give a fuck what
the titty connoisseur.
I'll take that. Whatever you want to say, that's fine. But
oh my God,
Tetris. They call me Tetris.
Jesus Christ. Do you want me or not? Hit me up. DMs are open. Shit.
No thanks. We're the same. You could be my sister like you said. I was just making a comment based on what you said earlier. I guess that's not allowed. But anyways, my policy.
Titty Turner. Head ass. Sorry. Go ahead.
The thing is about Trump for me is, like I said when I first came on here, is the fact that life was better under Trump. It's just fact. We want to talk about him being a rapist, him being a felon. All that has nothing to do with him running the country. I don't agree with January 6th. That's the only thing I don't agree on with him. At the grocery stores, everything is higher. The gas is higher. Mortgage rates are higher.
Gas is at pre-pandemic levels. What are you talking about?
No, right now, yeah, because we have a fucking election in less than.
No, where are you guys getting this from? I don't know where this conspiracy theory is coming. Tittygate is crazy. Where are you getting this from? Say that up.
You have a vehicle?
No, I don't do anything as with these titties. I can't reach it, you know. So
you don't have a vehicle. Okay, so that
I can't reach a steering wheel with these big bahongala dongas on my chest.
The same size boobs, and I drive.
You must have a fucking Michael Phelps wingspan on you, because I don't like, you know. But that's just me though.
Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, gas prices over the last 4 years. I'm not talking about right now. Yeah, of course they're down now, but over the last 4 years, it's been fucking crazy. And I don't understand how liberals can act like life has been great. Life has been fucking terrible.
No one has ever pretended life has been great. We all went through a world life-changing pandemic. No one is ever saying that life is great. Liberals out of all people are more likely to be unhappy.
I mean, in the last 3 years, exactly. That's what I mean.
Right, and I understand this. But when it comes to like you like being better under Donald Trump, what did he do? What policy did he pass to cause this?
For me personally, it was the tariffs. Actually, the tariffs made my life actually better. I am an importer. And the thing is, what people don't understand, you guys throw so much shade at tariffs. If the tariffs were so bad, let me tell you something. T, I'm going to call you T. Since you call me TT, that's my nickname. I'm going to call you T. Let me tell you something.
This fucking Titty Tarkin, man.
If the tariffs were so bad, sweetie, they would have canceled them as soon as Biden got into office. You know how many importers thought? No, they didn't. I'm a broker.
They did. They can't. They did get rid of. They did get rid of.
No, they didn't.
They got rid of some tariffs and kept others.
They did not. Let me tell you what they actually did as a broker. They fucking got rid of Trump's discounts. He gave a discount tariff, which means you would enter the Trump tariff and then you would enter a certain discount because they made it so you can negotiate, right? They got rid of all the discounts. So there was a straight 25% tariff on all imported goods, and you can Google that. I'm not going to give you the first. You find it.
Right. Like I said before, there were some tariffs in which they kept. I'm pretty sure they kept most of them. There were other tariffs that they got rid of. Right. The bad tariffs literally were making farmers go out of business.
They got rid of the discounts. Look it up.
Okay, can I talk about these tariffs?
Yeah, please do, honey.
Okay, so Ms. Taylor, so we recognize, for one, some of the tariffs that were stripped away, like the consumer goods tariff was stripped away, but that was implemented under Donald Trump, and it led to the agriculture industry getting steamrolled. They had to raise costs on produce and pass off those costs to small businesses, like the one that I used to operate. We then picked up those costs and had to pass them off to middle-class consumers, and costs went up across the board. So if you're passionate about rising costs and you want to get them lower, you ought to be supporting Joe Biden and not Donald Trump, who we recognize wants to put back on that consumer tariff at a 10% tariff. Hold on. Thank you. I'm not done speaking. Shut your mouth.
He's answering the question.
Donald Trump. You need to ready? I'm gonna mute you. Shut your mouth for a second because I wasn't done. So he wants to implement a 10% tariff on all products, a 60% tariff against China, and he wants to implement the consumer good tariff again, which steamrolled the middle class and the agriculture industry and small businesses. So you don't know anything about tariffs, and don't pretend as though you do. If you are actually in favor of these tariffs, then you would be voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's party, the Democratic Party, down the ballot, because they're the ones who properly implemented the tariffs. Understood? They implemented the tariffs properly. Okay? Now you may speak. You're welcome. Hold on. I just want to be clear. Ms. Taylor, you may speak because I'm allowing you to continue.
Thank you for the DJ glasses. I appreciate you, babe.
Okay, so if I don't know about tariffs, why don't you Google me, sir? What you just said is not.
I'm not going to do that.
A reflection of the whole wider spread tariff act that he made. Okay, so based on that rant you just gave, what percentage of tariffs are you actually talking about that affected the farmers and whatnot? That's what you need to look at yourself. You go in there and do the research.
I just looked up your name and I got Divorce Court season 16 episode 5.
Why don't you watch it? I need everybody to watch it.
Tanita Taylor versus Willie Whaler. You were on Divorce Court?
You were on Divorce Court?
2011, yeah.
11 million views. They even offered me to go on to Marriage Boot Camp before it became famous.
Tinnitus Titty Taylor was on Divorce Court?
It sure was.
Damn.
I was even offered a reality show after that.
You were so pretty. You were so pretty. It's so sad. It is so sad that you're so crazy, even though you were so pretty. A lot of craziness packed up in a beautiful box.
I'm passionate about
It's giving Harley Quinn.
So I'm crazy because I'm passionate about Trump. That's fucked up. But okay.
You're crazy because you're. Never mind. What?
No, go on. You've been.
Now you want me to speak? Okay, I'm more than happy to. You're crazy because you're defending a convicted felon, a
found, liable of sexual abuse convicted felon, a committed civil fraud convicted felon, and you're steamrolling and throwing the middle class under the bus while suggesting that they should be voting for Donald Trump in droves because of the policies that quite literally go against their own backgrounds and stances. So if we're going to be real here, yeah, you're crazy, because no typical normal American does that. Nobody who stands for the middle class or the working class or workers or small businesses or corporate businesses would do such a thing. Only extremists who want to strip away the rights and freedoms of middle class working Americans. Yeah, you're crazy.
Okay, so can I respond to that? I am middle class and I'm also a small business owner.
Right, which is why you're crazy for not voting for Kamala Harris.
Oh, no,
you want to talk or you got cut off? Listen, again, you're saying you're middle class and a hardworking American, and you may be, but you are crazy if you're voting for Donald Trump and you're a hardworking American who's middle class. Yes, you're crazy.
Okay, can I respond to that? So you're telling me if my business is going through it right now and I'm seeing the hardships right now in the last 2 years. I'm not going to say 3. The last 2 years has been the worst 2 years in the last 10 years for me under the current leader we have. So you're telling me if I want to go back to Trump because of that, I'm crazy?
You want to go back to Donald Trump, who steamrolled the middle class, and you're saying that the reason to go back to Donald Trump is the tariffs, the very reason why Nikki Haley ran against him. Hold on, stop. You're saying that you are from the middle class and you're hardworking. Well, I'm from the middle class and I'm hardworking too. I've operated a small business, and I recognize that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's administration has been better for small businesses, the agriculture industry, those who work with produce across the board, while Donald Trump's administration steamrolled the middle class industry, Main Street businesses. It hurt small business owners, hurt our workers. Even down to its core, against policy. Let's look at core values. Donald Trump is anti-union. That's anti-worker, right? But you seem to be. Yes, I would say you are crazy for turning around and saying I'm a middle class worker and I support Donald Trump. That's isn't there a word for that? Isn't there a word for that? It's like contradicting. It's hypocritical. What's the better word for that?
Yeah. Okay, so back to my first question to you, sir, was on those tariffs. And I'm not saying tariffs is the reason why. I was just mentioning tariffs because that was a part of y'all last conversation. Don't put words in my mouth. But to you, the agricultural part of the tariffs, what percentage of that, based on all the tariffs that Trump established, the agricultural part, what percentage is that in the overall scale of things? That's what I asked you. So maybe if you really are truly in the agricultural business, I will understand how you're feeling. But if you look at it in the bigger picture overall, that's where I'm coming from, what I'm talking about. Because I don't see how you are a small business owner and you're saying that your business is not affected by the current administration.
W Amanda in the chat right now. Amanda! Sorry. I love you though. I want 50 million W Amanda in the chat right now. Sorry, go ahead.
I just don't see how he said he's a small business owner unless he's like in agriculture. I don't know. But like everybody, like most of the small business people in my area, we have like a whole community and everybody's suffering right now. It's not just me. It's like a lot of middle class people that have small business. Our small business are suffering. And I don't see how he's saying that he has a small business. Everything is.
No, I don't have a small business anymore. In part, we could thank Donald Trump for that.
Okay, y'all. Well, T, it's been real. I gotta go.
Now she's running. Yeah, okay. The fact of the matter is you asked about those. Hold on. You asked about those tariff percentages. So before you're escorted out, let me make something real clear here. You have a 10 to 25% tariff across the board on agriculture products. And you can also look at soybeans. You could look at pork. You could look at dairy products. And those percentages strip down the agriculture industry and beat farmers down. But you're not going to recognize that. Instead, you think you're going to say your piece and leave. Nah. My time now. Listen very closely. The fact of the matter is Donald Trump's tariffs steamrolled the middle class, and you're over here justifying it. You stand on nothing, you support nothing, and the only ground you have is the ground given to you by women like Kamala Harris. So shut your mouth and put your vote behind Kamala, or walk away and be the hypocrite you are. Bye.
Your mama's a hypocrite. Anyway, T, if you want me to come back on later, crazy. All you gotta do is
Girl, shut the hell up. You stood by my titties. You didn't stand by anything else. You didn't do it. I swear to God, for anyone who's just coming in here, this woman talked about my titties for like 10 minutes straight, got dunked on by Johnny, and then wanted to leave. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
But you gotta, what was it, a TikTok universe, right? A TikTok universe?
Someone sent me oh my God. I cannot believe he did that. I cannot believe someone Someone sent me a universe so I could pop a titty chat. Oh my god!
And she's not kidding. She straight up said it, and then TikTok universe came shortly after.
I was joking. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe
JD Vance. It was JD Vance who sent it. I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Bradley will take that as an insult, dude. You said it again. Someone's gonna send me another galaxy to pop a titty. One galaxy for each nip. Sorry. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. If you are MAGA, hop into the guest request, y'all. Remember, we are just looking for debates, you guys. Give it a second.
I can't believe she said, "Look me up, y'all," and then they do it. It's divorce court.
Divorce court.
Okay.
Holy shit! I couldn't believe I found it.
That was crazy.
Oh my god. Pop, lock, and drop them. Oh my god. Hi, how old are you? The sovereign one? Hello? Sovereign woman? You there? All right, I don't think this person's there.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't know. No, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. I got you. Let's go on to the next person. I'll give it a second. Remember, if you are voting for Donald Trump, go ahead and hop into the guest request, you guys. Remember, we are just looking for people who are voting for the Donald Trump. But if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me. I want everybody in the live to follow me and turn on that bell, you guys. It helps me. It helps you find my live more whenever I do go live. Give it a second, y'all. It's gonna take us a little bit. It's gonna take us a little bit of time to get some debates going. But in the meantime, y'all, double tap that screen. Everyone, double tap that screen. Let's see if we can get to 500K. Hi, how old are you? All right, let's go on to the next person. Y'all, give it a second. We will get some more debates, and please be patient. Please be patient. I know the attention spans is suffering. Lock in. Lock in, just real quick. Oh my God. Brayden, you have a really bad echo. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all, give it a second. We will get some more. And Alberto, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you, my love. Let's connect. I hope so. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 23.
Cool. Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I would say so.
Why is that?
I would just say better. Where I'm from the Central Valley of California. So, and our work is literally anything that has to do with agriculture, production. That's our main thing. We support about, I want to say, the largest percentage of America when it comes to agriculture, and that's what I do for a living, is agriculture. And the main reason why I say I'm voting for him is the effect that we have had here in the Central Valley since the new administration has been insane. Gas prices are up to $7-8. Diesel is upwards of, I want to say, 60-70% more than what it was with Donald Trump in office. And our what's it called, our agricultural prices for equipment, food, anything all around agriculture has been about 50 to 70% increased. And that's one thing that I am voting for him. And on top of that, support for our soldiers and our border. I would say that's the main reason why he has my vote.
Are you saying that these are the current numbers? What is Donald Trump's plan to lower these prices if these prices are true? I'm gonna grant you the fact that they're true, right? I'll grant you all of this. What are his policies to lessen these prices?
To be honest with you, I haven't went into depth with his policies. I'm just saying from a inside scoop, a standpoint of me.
So you're gonna vote for him for no reason?
No, I'm just saying from my standpoint, I haven't went in depth with these policies, but I know pocket-wise and business-wise, I was more.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it was caused by Donald Trump, right? You can just thank Obama for that one, right? Because if he didn't do anything, then that means, oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? What are you doing?
It's my gritty hat.
Anyway, anyway, yeah, all right. So, like, if this is the case, right? Like, I don't see like Donald Trump just existing does not mean that you're just going to randomly have extra money in your pocket, right? So, what policies did he pass to cause this?
Say that again.
Right, Donald Trump just existing in office isn't what's going to cause you to have more money in your pocket. Him passing particular policies or acts or whatever you'd like to call it is what's going to cause more money to come into your pocket. So What did he do? Slim, you there? If you're out of the app, we can tell we can't hear you. That a phone call? Phone died? Damn it. All right. Well, let's go on to the Oh, there you are. Hello?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was losing connection.
Okay. Well, did you hear what I said?
No, not really. I was losing connection where I'm at.
Okay, so yeah, so Donald Trump just existing in office isn't what's going to lower prices or make sure that you have more money in your pocket, right? So, what policy did he pass to cause this?
I want to know what policies Kamala is going to pass to help this. That'd be a good question for that.
You go, Johnny. My titty's hurt.
Yay! Okay, we're referring to the economy, correct? Yes.
Agricultural farming. I would
Oh,
say.
agriculture. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's take a look at first what Donald Trump had done record-wise and what he wants to do. Donald Trump, during his time in office, implemented those tariffs, and this was his trade war with China. And for folks who don't like this coming out of the mouth of a Democrat, consider looking up Nikki Haley, a Republican, and she will tell you exactly what I'm saying now. Donald Trump's tariffs weren't necessarily an issue, it was how he implemented them. And he kind of fought a trade war with China that he wasn't equipped, knowledgeable, or prepared to do. This is exactly why we see some of these tariffs still taking place today under President Biden, but it's not steamrolling the agriculture industry. Donald Trump's tariffs caused a 10 to 25% tariff on agriculture products, which had farmers in, for example, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, struggling. They had a surplus issue, supply and demand issue, export issue. They lost China as a main export market, and they had to pass off those rising costs that they were facing back home in America to small businesses lining our main streets, those in Reading, across down from Lancaster, for example. And we saw businesses close down. I used to operate a small business. It struggled due to Donald Trump's tariffs, and you have these small businesses raising costs on consumers to pay for the rising costs in produce. So let's make clear here, Donald Trump steamrolled the agriculture industry. But then you look at, for example, Democrats across the board, Governor Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania leading up to the White House with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, taking action that support farmers, whether that be helping them introduce their livelihoods into a new energy economy, for example, solar farms, right? MAGA Republicans hate solar panels, but solar panels actually help. They help farmers. They build them into the new energy economy, or their investments in small rural farms across the board. And if you're interested in learning more about those, I implore you to look at Kamala Harris's website, kamalaharris.com, and it'll tell you a little bit more about that. But we got to look at the record on this. Donald Trump steamrolled small businesses and farmers, and Kamala Harris and Joe Biden didn't. They supported them.
That was also dumb, by the way, Chad. He's not reading shit.
Oh, sorry. I close my eyes when I speak sometimes just to ensure I'm getting every point. I'm not reading anything, guys. Sorry. My eyes were closed. They weren't looking down, to be clear.
Anyway,
to close my eyes.
Hello?
Yep.
I will say, I have nothing against solar. I have some friends that is their business is solar, and I will say, as a farmer in the Central Valley, that is a very helpful thing to us hour-wise. So I'm not really so agreeing with Trump on the solar thing. And I will say with Nikki Haley, isn't her husband the same one that is building military vehicles, and he's in the military-industrial complex?
I don't know about her husband. Why do I care about Nikki Haley's husband?
Yeah, I don't know why you're about that.
What?
Well, I'm saying with...
Did you know that Mariah Carey's husband's Nick Cannon? Why is this... Or no, wait, ex-husband. Yeah, like, see, but why is any of this relevant, right? Like, it's not.
Well, the military-industrial... I'm saying with the military-industrial complex, it is one of the biggest things that Democrats love. It just means more war, more money coming out of Americans' pockets.
Is this addressing anything that Johnny said?
How are you addressing? Do you hold on?
No,
we can move on. I would love. Listen, I love our military. I support our veterans in the VA, and I'd love to talk about it. Can you please concede on agriculture, though, that Donald Trump steamrolled the industry while Joe Biden and Kamala Harris uplifted it, especially by stripping away the agriculture tariffs that Donald Trump implemented? Can you please concede that Donald Trump hurt agriculture, and then we can move on?
I mean, I guess if you want to say he hurt agriculture, sure.
But then that was But wait. But that was the entire part. Like that was the entire first part of your argument. So you're not going to vote for him based on these things, though.
I wanted to hear what Kamala Harris and Biden are going to do or have done.
Mm-hmm. What would you require for them to do in order for you to vote for them, or not for them, but for her?
For her, I would say border security, one. The acknowledgement.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, but the acknowledgement of what happened at Abbeygate, the 13 Gold Star families, that weren't, that no one really talked about out of the Biden-Harris administration. No one talked about the 13 families there. I mean, you can go listen to Tyler Vargas Andrews, his greeting with President Biden whenever he had his arm and his leg blown off, and Biden just told him, "What do you want?" After he just saw 13 Americans lying dead next to him while he had no arm and no leg.
Whoa. Hold on. First off, let's not disrespect our military, and let's make something very clear. If we're gonna talk about our military, stop. Thanks. Okay, perfect. I'm not asking you to give a token here on this. I'm asking you to be very respectful of our military and not speak on their stances or their backgrounds of what they witnessed. Let's also make something clear here. If you cared about the military, and we could pivot on agriculture. If you care about the military, then you would not be voting for Donald Trump, the very man who left U.S. Marine Paul Whelan detained in Russia during his presidency. As we know from Paul Whelan's family, that Donald Trump wouldn't negotiate a deal to bring him home, but Joe Biden did negotiate the deal to bring home our Marines. So let's make clear here. If you support our troops, you support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and not Donald Trump.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later, right? So, like, in terms of the border, right? What do you prefer at the border? What do you want out of this? Because I hear a lot of people talk about the border, but they don't actually know it. They don't actually know what they want. And a lot of the time, we just come at legal immigrants most of the time, and at that point, it's just xenophobia. So, what exactly do you want at the border? Like, do you want like more do you want more border patrol security? You want more people working down there?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say from where I'm at, immigrants, illegal or legal, they are a very huge population right here in the Central Valley. Our population in the town that I live in is about.
You shouldn't be worried about legal immigrants. If you're worried about legal immigrants, I'm not going to fucking talk to you.
In my profession where I'm at, I grew up around them. I have best friends that are.
But I don't give a shit how much of a good person you are. I'm talking about what do you want at the border. I don't care about this. Like, what do you care? What do you care about within the border here? What do you want out of the border?
I say we should have a better security. Not saying we should have more agents down there.
What would that entail? I need you to be specific.
I would say we have closed the border. We should have a better system of.
There is no such thing as closing a fucking border. The border has never in the entire history of the United States of America, the border has not been closed. Stop saying that shit. You benefit from it not being closed. I'm not engaging with that argument anymore. That has never happened. That has never fucking happened. So what do you mean by close the border? We're not North Korea. And even they don't have a closed border. So what do you mean by this?
Well, 1.5 million are so-called illegal immigrants, whatever, which I have no problem with immigrants. It's perfectly fine.
You're going over to another point that I didn't ask you for. I'm asking you, what do you want at the border? Because closing the border is not an option. That would literally collapse our economy.
What we need is to have information on the people that are coming in with the so-called.
So you want? Okay, so you want ways to recognize them? Say like what? It's like through biotech face scans? Is that good enough?
I wouldn't say biotech face scans because we have that in other places, which has really, I would say, helped us to the advantage that they should, like AI and such. I will say
bioscans are not AI. You can't fake someone's face.
Okay, I guess.
Right, so are you saying that this wouldn't help at the border to identify people who have come over before? Especially catching illegal immigrants? Are you saying that right now?
I mean, so-called, I guess, but I'm saying from the most part is...
So fingerprints, face scans, retina scans, these aren't good enough?
No, that's perfectly fine. I'm all for that.
Okay, but, so you like that. So do you like what, 1,500 more border patrol agents? Do you like that?
No, I wouldn't say we need more border patrol agents. I'm pretty sure. I'm more than certain we have enough down there.
Why the fuck wouldn't we need more border patrol agents?
In that superior spot, I wouldn't say we need more.
I'm not talking about a specific spot. I'm talking about in general.
How many do we have right now?
How many do we have?
Let's take a step back first. Can I jump into the border deal part?
Hold on.
Okay. I'm ready.
Let's see. It depends. Right now, there are, in the fiscal year since, as of 2022, there were 1,900.
1,900 of 2022?
As of 2022.
As of 2022, so 1,900 in total. That's including new hires or so-called going through training or whatever.
Right, this is the overall estimate.
Okay.
Right, and yet they're still being overloaded, so more people wouldn't help them?
I mean, at the point is, the more that you have, if we have 1,900 right now, and those 1,900 aren't being granted the access of being able to do their actual job, of they
are able to do their job. They are being overloaded by the asylum system.
The asylum system. Well, we need to have a better asylum system, is what I'm.
Oh my God, that's such a right. So, do you think like maybe we could like appoint extra judges to streamline the process? Maybe.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Get the fuck out of my live, Nick. Yo, I almost said a fucking. Get the fuck out of my live. I'm not dealing with that. Are you kidding? What is your solution then?
Straight up, the border deal was his solution, but he didn't recognize the border deal that was put on the ground. It's hypocrisy at its finest.
I'm not. I can't even. I can't. I literally can't. I literally just can't. I don't like. You don't want extra people working at the border, and you don't want biometric identification, and you don't want extra judges.
Like what was weird was we have thousands upon thousands of agents at the border defending our border.
Johnny, he has a concept of a border bill. Okay,
right. I've never heard anybody on either side of the aisle, except today with the MAGA Republican, argue that we need less border agents. What is that?
What? That we need less judges? I thought this was the party of law and order.
I thought it was the party of border security, but apparently not. They hate borders. They hate border security. They want to break down the wall.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Republicans hating boundaries? Holy shit, man. Who'd thought? Yo, let's go on to the next person. Yo, double tap that screen. Can everyone in the live please double tap the screen? Y'all don't even fuck with me for real. We could probably get to 900 if we all double tap the screen right now. We could probably all get to 900K if we double tap. I want to see if we can.
Man, you really are getting the crazies today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's one of them days. It's Friday, isn't it, though? Right?
Yeah.
My room looks so cute. Did I show you my room?
No. Wait. Maybe.
It's in 30 minutes. Oh my God, I'm supposed to be on sub-only chat right now. Yo, we're going to switch over to sub-only. I'm so sorry. I have fucking 30 minutes left on the live. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. And then afterwards, after this live, y'all, we are going to switch over to... we are going to be switching over to Twitch because we are going to be reacting to Kamala Harris's interview with Oprah Winfrey. Hi, how old are you?
That was a mistake.
It's all right, my love. Let's go on to the next person. Y'all remember, if you do want to support me or my co-host here, feel free to gift us. Thank you. Mwah! My beautiful, wonderful, intelligent, and spunky co-host.
Oh my God, she's talking about
Johnny!
me. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, stop.
Yo, please, I've gotten enough gifts today. Please, if you do want to send a gift and you do want to support me, please feel free to send it to Johnny. Trust me, he 100% deserves it. I've gotten enough gifts today.
Aw, stop.
Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 25.
Cool, are you voting for Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
And why is that?
Well, I'm currently a military member. I kind of view my life how it is now and how it was when Trump was in office. My paychecks were bigger. There was a lot more world security, and there wasn't as much conflict. And the main thing for me is the conflict. It has kind of sparked up since the Biden administration, and I just felt like a lot more comfortable as an American, especially in the military, because, you know, my life is kind of on the line, being given out at any minute, being able to be deployed. So world peace is kind of a big thing for me. And I just feel like world peace was at a high when Trump was in office, and now it's not. So that's just kind of my...
Johnny, I feel like you know more about like military
type
stuff.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. To our guys, first off, I want to say thank you for your service. You know, we may not agree on policy, but, you know, nonetheless, thank you for
defending our country. Now, I do hope you also choose to defend our country at the ballot box, right? We got to start off by recognizing here that world peace, nah, there wasn't world peace, there isn't world peace, and there won't be world peace. That's just not how life works. So let's take a step back and recognize the facts here that we can have peace for the United States. In part, it sounds like you're claiming as though the Biden-Harris administration had something to do with the initiation of the invasion on Ukraine or had something to do with the conflict between Israel and Gaza. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I would say, especially for Ukraine, I think that aiding them with billions of dollars and supplying them with weapons is not really going to help stabilize the conflict, if anything.
Sure. And I hear you, but we got to recognize one point being, we have no choice but to defend Ukraine. So whether you like it or not, it's not an option. We are financially supporting them by offering them firearms to fight the battle against Russia, who is not our ally, but Ukraine is our ally. And not to mention, we had a deal in the 90s with Ukraine, the Budapest Memorandum, denuclearizing Ukraine so that should they ever get invaded, we'll serve as their nukes in a sense so that we don't lead into a nuclear global war. That was a good deal, and here's what's happening now. We're offering them not blank checks, but firearms to fight against Vladimir Putin's invasion, and this is leading to them being able to stand as a country. Because think about it this way, if the United States isn't involved in that sense, Ukraine will crumble. And do you think that Vladimir Putin will stop with Ukraine? No, because this isn't just about Ukraine joining NATO. This is about Vladimir Putin wanting to rebuild the Soviet Union. And he's made this very clear, which is why Poland, the neighboring country, is rebuilding up their arsenal and walls to keep Russia out. Because next will be Poland. And now look at, again, Israel and Gaza. There are external conflicts here that have nothing to do with the United States, right? We seem to think as United States Americans that we are the center of the universe, and it's just not true. Two countries can have a conflict, and it doesn't have to be because of the United States. For Gaza and Israel, it's about land. They want that land. And Kamala Harris supports a two-state solution, ceasefire, and a hostage deal. Donald Trump supports the hostage deal, but doesn't support a two-state solution or ceasefire. He told Netanyahu to finish the Palestinian people. That is going to lead to a global war. So I think you're actually safer now under Kamala and Joe than you would be under Donald Trump.
Well, yes, but if you think about it, with Russia not necessarily being too happy about America supporting Ukraine, and with all the, they have the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world. So the fact that they're not happy about the U.S. supplying Ukraine with money and weapons and saying that they're going to retaliate because of that, I don't understand how that makes the U.S. And I shouldn't have said world peace. I should have said U.S. peace, because as an American, I am concerned about U.S. The well-being of the U.S. and the safety of the U.S. But something about giving the enemy money and giving them guns and them retaliating against the U.S. specifically because of that kind of seems like that interferes with the safety of the U.S.
But what's the alternative? The alternative is what happened in World War II. Think about it this way. If the United States stays out of it, you have World War II again. This time it'd be World War III, because should Ukraine crumble, Putin's not stopping with Ukraine. It's not about Ukraine. It's about rebuilding the Soviet Union. Think of him as Germany in the 40s. He wants Poland next, which is why Poland is already ramping up to defend themselves if Ukraine crumbles. So you're safer now knowing that the United States is defending Ukraine and that Russia's economy is crumbling because of this invasion than you would be if Donald Trump gave Ukraine to Russia and Russia's economy was thriving and they could go for Poland next. You are safer today than you would be under Donald Trump with that scenario. So we gotta recognize that, because history repeats itself. Let's not let it repeat itself.
I don't know. I mean, I'm currently stationed in Germany, and a lot of the Germans, they don't necessarily like the funding of Ukraine by the U.S. They don't like the sparking of that conflict, and they don't like the help that they receive.
I don't think you speak for all the Germans. There are always extremists who will disagree with defending a sovereign nation, obviously, but those people don't speak for the overwhelming majority of people.
Well, I definitely don't live in an area where German extremists can even be allowed to exist. I mean,
sure, but look at American extremists who are saying that we should defund Ukraine and hand it over to Russia. That's an extreme stance that would lead to World War III, because Poland would be on the chopping block next.
Okay,
extremists are everywhere. It doesn't mean that they speak for the majority.
Well, why do you? So you think it's wise to Well, why? I mean, a lot of Ukrainians and people are dying, and that's one of the things that Trump said. He just wants people to stop dying. But
he wants them to stop dying by giving their country up to Russia. That's going to lead to more deaths, or the country of Ukraine no longer existing. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay,
it's just not realistic.
Okay. Well, anyway, as a military member, I will definitely still be voting for Trump. I feel like his policy.
The rest of the military won't be, but just you.
No, man. I've got a lot of coworkers and a lot of.
And I've met enough military every single day to understand that the military overwhelmingly supports Kamala Harris, and not the man who just practically spit on the graves of soldiers at Arlington National Cemetery for a photo op. You don't speak for you. Thank you again for your service, but I can call out when you're being ignorant. Thank you for your service and for serving our country. You do not speak for all military veterans or service members. Thank you.
Yeah, well, at least the running vice president didn't lie about his military service. That's
the vice president. Actually, your vice presidential candidate, did just lie about Haitian immigrants eating cats and dogs in Ohio. My vice presidential candidate spent 24 years in the U.S. Army National Guard.
And I'm a little bit confused when you say that he lied about his service. What do you mean?
No. Forgive me. He didn't lie about his service. He did lie about his combat experience, which he was not involved in any combat whatsoever. But he.
You mean when he misspoke? The context
he retired right before he found out that he was being deployed to Afghanistan.
No, so. he simply misspoke. He was simply talking about the context of like children in schools being attacked with firearms, right? And he misspoke.
What does that have anything to do with his military service?
Because that's not him lying about his military service. That's him misspeaking.
I don't know how those two roads connect at all, really.
Okay, but let's be real here on the military stance of this. So if you don't understand how he misspoke, okay, but then you're being a hypocrite because you understand the times that Donald Trump has misspoke repeatedly, like calling his wife Mercedes, Nikki Haley Speaker of the House, saying that the great late Hannibal Lecter endorsed him, and so on. So let's not be hypocrites here. And fact of the matter as well is, when you look at Donald Trump, this is a man who spit on the graves of soldiers, was told by Arlington National Guard cemetery staff to leave and vacate the premises, and his team got verbally abusive with the staff, and a police report was filed against his campaign for this. So this is disrespecting those soldiers leading back to the Civil War. You have a guy here who dodged the draft multiple times. You have a guy here who spits on military legacies like John McCain, Senator McCain, who served with our military, was a national leader, icon, legacy. Like, the guy's a hero, and Donald Trump spits on his grave. This isn't a guy who cares about our veterans. Let's be very real. Okay? Let's be honest about this.
Okay. All right.
He conceded that Donald Trump doesn't care about the military, so I'm good. I'm feeling good now.
No. I definitely disagree.
So you ran out of points. You ran out of points. So you conceded.
I did, and I was kind of. You said a lot of words, and
you had no response.
Oh, he just said a lot of words now.
No, you were delivering a lot of information at once about nothing. I was
you had no response, so you conceded, and I appreciate you conceding. Thanks. I'm glad you recognize that Kamala Harris is the military candidate, and that Tim Walz is quite literally the military. Donald Trump is a war dodger, and JD Vance is somebody who criticizes the service of others without recognizing his own faults.
Okay. No, I just like how I didn't have to worry about a war when Trump was in office, and now that I do. And now that
you weren't paying attention, though.
No, I guarantee you, as a military member, I was definitely paying attention to that because it
clearly not, because we just discussed this. And if you are stepping out of this conversation the same way you stepped into it, then I can recognize you're either one, not listening, or two, willfully ignorant. So which is it?
I don't know, man. You guys are so aggressive towards everything, man.
Actually, I'm not aggressive. Most people say I'm the nicest guy. Yeah,
I think Johnny's like a nice version of me.
I am the nicest guy. People say that I'm the nicest guy ever. There's not nicer than me. It doesn't get nicer than me. You know, some might say.
You sound like Trump right now, bro.
Some might say that I am the nicest they've ever seen.
It's almost like he's. Oh my God, lock in, dude. It's a fucking joke. Obviously, he's imitating Trump. Lock in.
Oh my God, man. No, but I just know that I was good financially. My family was good.
This doesn't mean anything. Like you're just attributing this to Trump for no fucking reason.
No, I'm just saying like that's why I'm voting for him. Is my personal experience how I was.
You're just attributing this to. Why don't you attribute this to Obama?
Can I not? I wasn't old enough to really care about that at that point in time. That was my parents.
That it wasn't Obama's doing.
What are you talking about?
Right, the benefits in which you're talking about here. How do you know that it wasn't from Obama's presidency? Because you typically don't see because you typically don't see the actualization of particular policies until the next president.
What? No. What do you talk? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Talking about Obama. What did that?
You're saying from your experiences during Donald Trump's presidency, a lot of the privileges and happiness and stability that you were experiencing were not from Trump. They were from the previous president. That is typically what happens.
Okay, if that's the case, then God bless Obama. I'm happy for him.
Then why are you voting for Trump then? Because you're attributing this success to Trump.
No, but no, you're attributing Trump's success to Obama. If I have to praise Obama,
right? So then tell me the policy because you just conceded to Johnny's entire argument.
If I have to praise Obama for Trump's for the economy that was under Trump, then I will fucking praise Obama. I just want
but that means that you shouldn't be voting for Trump.
I just want it to be how it was when I was when
right. Then don't vote for Trump.
I think that we should tap into our oil reserve. I think I think we should continue the Keystone Pipeline. I think we should start selling oil.
Wait, stop. 2 points. First off, oil. I got it. Keystone Pipeline. Thank you.
Okay.
I love these points because these are my points. I'm writing on a notepad so that I remember it was oil and Keystone.
Just stop.
So again, you look at oil. Stop. Pay attention. Oil.
For what?
President Biden has signed more permits to approve oil and drilling than Donald Trump did.
We're drilling more under Biden than we ever have in U.S.
history.
Exactly.
And I'm from Pennsylvania. This is a fracking state, so trust me, I know.
mentioned?
Two, Keystone Pipeline. Keystone Pipeline was operational 10 years ago, will be operational in 10 years. Nobody is touching it because the fact of the matter is the Keystone Pipeline is operational. Period. The Keystone XL pipeline is a theory, and that's what you're referring to. But that Keystone XL pipeline was not built and will not be built because the land that they wanted to put this pipeline on is not the land of the United States to build on. So the Keystone XL pipeline was never in operation. The Keystone pipeline is still in operation.
Well, that's great to hear.
So then why are you voting for Trump?
Biden? Or are you supporting Kamala?
Voting for Kamala. Vote Kamala.
You got Kamala?
If you want this to keep happening.
No, I'm sorry.
You're delusional, brother. You're delusional. This is fucking disgraceful, brother.
Okay. All right. Well,
you're voting for Trump for no reason.
I'm not.
There's a reason. We all know what the
literally
reason
none
is.
of the things that you're attributing, right, to your success and your stability and your comfortability have nothing to do with Trump. Thank you so much for the subscription.
Let's think of it this way. So you're voting for Donald Trump off of the successes of a black man and a black woman, but you're still going to vote for Trump. It makes me wonder why you're voting for Donald Trump and if we actually know what that reason is. Because you're accrediting him for everything. I didn't infer a single thing, but if you'd like to infer something, please do.
No, are you trying to say that my past? I just told you my past.
I didn't even mention your past.
My past experience. I wasn't even talking about. Okay, I'm referring to how my life was when Trump was in office and how it is now, and how much money I make, and the safety of the
recognize that you're not crediting Obama for the economy that Donald Trump sat on, which I could describe in great detail, but I won't do that right now.
I mean, we're not going to talk about
hold on. So you're not crediting Obama.
I mean, do you not remember
that economy is worth noting because pay attention. You just credited Barack Obama for George W. Bush's crash. Let's be clear here. Barack Obama had a good economy, and that's what Donald Trump sat on. But you're crediting Donald Trump for Barack Obama's economy. You're then looking at Kamala Harris and claiming that Donald Trump is the military candidate when Kamala has a background of supporting our military. In every single aspect of this, even if you moved into a Second Amendment discussion, Kamala is the Second Amendment candidate. So you're giving Donald Trump credit for the work of a black man and a black woman, and then you're saying, I wonder why I'm voting for Trump. I think it's obvious, but I'm not going to infer anything. You could probably do it yourself and do the math on why that would be.
I don't know why you have to bring race into it. Why does that?
I didn't. Why did you just bring race into it? I didn't even mention race. Why did you just do that?
I did. I surely
Well, it
did.
seems like you knew then, so clearly you knew it was about race.
Said black.
The call's coming from. I mean, if the shoe fits, baby. If the shoe fits.
I ain't even bring it up. You just did it, man.
No,
like you're attributing the success of black people to a non-black person just because you fucking feel like it, right? This person has given you nothing.
Nonsense.
You've conceded to every single argument we've given you. How is it nonsense? You disagree that it's nonsense.
Do you seriously think that the weight of the U.S. weighs on the color of someone's skin? That's insane.
Oh
that is
my God.
insane to assume that.
You're going out of your way to miss the point. It's actually quite impressive. That's a good job, my guy. You're doing a good job.
Crazy.
Right now.
I mean, there's absolutely no reason why that would even matter.
Yeah, no one is doing that. No one is doing that.
But then Americans matter.
But then what has Donald Trump done? Then what has? Oh my God, I hate when white people get on their fucking soapbox. Shut up. Anyway, so like I was saying before. What right? It's the fact that you are voting for this man for no reason and attributing his success, right? You're giving him success off of the backs of people who have actually done the work.
So
you have conceded to every single argument.
Has been because of
you
someone
have
else,
okay. All the things that you've said that are good that he's done are things that he didn't do.
Oh my God!
You've conceded to every argument. Am I tweaking, Chet?
Yeah,
you've conceded to every single argument.
All right. Well, I'm not going to get into a screaming match with you guys. I appreciate you accepting.
You weren't in a screaming match.
Okay.
Austin, I have one more question for you, and then you're good.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Do you believe that Hunter Biden committed a crime? And this is off topic, but this is important to show a distinction. Do you believe Hunter Biden committed a crime?
I don't. The whole reality TV nonsense of politics.
It's not reality TV. It's a criminal justice system. It was just an answer, yes or no, because it was the conviction already happened.
I'm trying to give my answer, but you keep
just yes or no. Hold on, because that's not the. I don't need a speech on it. I just need yes or no. Did Hunter Biden commit a crime?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't look into that nonsense.
He did. Know. Do you think that Donald Trump committed a crime?
No, I don't know.
Okay. This makes no sense. So you don't stand on policy, you don't stand on character, and you don't pay attention to the criminal justice system, but we're supposed to believe that you're a serious guest here.
I think that people...
You're voting based off of
feelings.
Anyway,
we have 6 minutes left, so here's what we're going to do. Chat. Anyway, do you guys want to see my room? I wanted to show you guys my room.
Yes. Oh, that's so cute. What? It's so colorful. It's giving. Oh my gosh.
Do you guys like it?
It's giving like Sleeping Beauty. This is gorgeous. This is stunning. Oh, how long did it take?
Like 2 days. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't sleep at all.
Oh my gosh. Where'd you get it? Like all the greens and stuff.
Some of the stuff I got from Amazon. Other stuff I got from Michaels.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys love it. Also. It's gonna be ended live, but y'all, I want to do a countdown. I want to do a like countdown. I want to see if we can hit 1 million likes, right? If I count down, if I have a countdown of 30 seconds, right? I want to see how many likes we can get, y'all. I want to see how many likes we can get in 30 seconds. All right, everyone, are you ready? Are you ready, everyone? All right, count. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's flying.
4.
Oh, she's over
5,
500,000.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Y'all better
11,
do this on election day too.
12, I know, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're at the last 10 seconds, y'all. Y'all better start fucking tapping. Start tapping, or I swear to God, y'all ain't seen no titties today. I'm joking. Okay.
Another TikTok universe drops.
6, 7.
Okay, that's crazy.
I probably should have gave you more time.
Well,
whatever, it's fine. Oh my God, yeah, but double tap. Let's see if we can get. Also, in my bio is my. You can just click the link. Is my Twitch link. You hear the little dingle dangles. That's people following me on Twitch right now. So if you go over to Twitch, that's where I'm gonna be. We're going to be reacting to Kamala Harris's interview with Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey. So yeah, head over there. Give me some time. Give me like 5 minutes. Wait, what is this? Actually, wait. Sorry. But yeah. Go over there. Wait for me, you guys. Thank you all so much. Holy shit, we're almost there. Keep double tapping.
That's crazy.
I looked down for like 3 seconds and that's 700K. Y'all, can we get to 1 million? Can we get to 1 million before I start the Twitch stream? Well, when I set all this up. Hold on. Chat?
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Chat. Oh my god. So many people are following me at once. Oh my god. Are we gonna make it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep tapping.
It's giving Happy New Year.
I know, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Wait, y'all. Holy shit. Come on, y'all. Your thumb is short. Use your fucking index right now. Just fucking hit one of these.
Use your middle finger and think of Trump supporters as you do it.
I be doing this. Just like, let me see it. While I'm grabbing this up. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
Alrighty, my friend. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
See you, my love.
Good seeing ya. See you later.
See you.
Bye.
Everyone say bye. Bye, Johnny. Bye. Yo, Johnny's amazing. He's genuinely amazing. Best guy I've met on here. Oh my god, we hit 1 million. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Yo, W's in the chat for teamwork. Yo, W teamwork? W teamwork in the chat? First of all, I look fucking pretty today. God. Damn! Sorry. Anyway, you guys, we are going to head over to the Twitch stream, y'all. We're going to head over to the Twitch stream. So I will meet you guys over there. I will meet you guys over on Twitch, okay? I love you. Mwah. Mwah. Remember, Twitch link in bio. Twitch link in bio. It is in my bio. My Twitch link is in my bio. My Twitch link is in my bio, chat. But if you don't know, it is just twitch.gg/Tashika baby, y'all. As you can see, Danny just posted it there. So head over there. I'm already live. I'm going to connect my mic, obviously, to my computer. But y'all, head over there. We're going to be watching the Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris interview, you guys. Love you guys so much. I will see you on Twitch, okay? We're going to be reacting. We're going to be talking politics. We're going to be playing some video games. So yeah, love you guys so much. Give me like 5 minutes and then we will start the live, okay, y'all? Love you guys. Love you. Remember, it's in the